Good evening again, guys. Thanks for coming back in. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's forget that as soon as possible. My fault. Shouldn't have fell for it. Ridiculous. Feel like a right fool. I'm going to try and forget about it. And the image was beyond my imagination anyway. Well, Yvonne, there she is. See, you can't beat her. See? Rise back in, how you doing, my friend? Eddie, how you doing, Eddie? Good to see you in there, mate. I won't go that far. Yeah, let's try and forget them. I mean, it's bound to happen on here, you know. It always has, really. So there's only one person to blame for allowing it to be disrupted. Paul's back in. How you doing? There's Rise channel link, guys. Please check him out. Give him a sub. I think you already have by now, you lot. We're all good in here, aren't we? Support each other. Even if it's just saying hello, that's supporting each other. Mickey, how you doing? Mickey's back in. Mickey Mouse, 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Right, he's done it again. Right, thank you. Shirley, I didn't realise you had a baby. Oh. Girl or a boy? And what have you named that child? Very nice. Meatloaf's dead, right? Wow. Well, he must. What? Okay. What of? How did he die? From what? Because I know he had an unhealthy past. I'm getting a phone call. I'm sorry about this, guys, but it's my brother, so I've got to take it. I'll leave you with each other just for a minute, that's all. Hi, kid, how you doing? I'm sorry about that. I just said, oh, I'm live. He went, oh, I might pop on and say hello then in a bit. So if you see someone called Gary Butler in the chat, say hello to him. That's my brother. Hello, how you doing? People's Porsche. I know you was in there the other night. How you doing? Thanks for coming back in. So, oh yeah, that's it. Meatloaf. Right. What happened, right? 17 months. Oh, gosh. Rye's got a little girl as well. Millie Olive Mavis. Shirley, no way. That is so original. She's wonderful, guys. Charlotte is. She was brilliant, by the way. Do you not think? On Friday, and she came on. She was like, "Oh, I'm nervous. I'm from St Helens, and you know, and all that." But she was a natural, don't you think? I thought she was. She was a great little guest. Yeah, Yvonne's got four of them. Drive you round the bend, don't they, Yvonne? Or is it the other way around? Can't remember. What was it Sophie said to me? My mum, she's a right dragon. She drives us all around the bend. Yeah, I think it's you, Yvonne. Yeah. He died of COVID, Mike. Mike Hunt. Sorry, that movie, Porky's. COVID, really. I'm sure he did. Right, come on, mate. No way. That guy was in bad health. How he lasted this long, I don't know. Just his health alone. He did a gig one night, and it's up there somewhere, and he was in such bad shape, but the show must go on, type of thing. Massive show, God knows how much per ticket, venue-wise, you know, top class and all that. And he were miming. And then there was another show where he did actually have, I think it was an heart attack on stage as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. As well, he's always been in bad shape. In his early days, you saw his videos; he was just sweating like mad when he was singing away, which a lot of musicians do. But you know, he didn't really look after himself. Marvin, his name was Marvin. Marvin Lee, yeah. Right, COVID. Okay. Nah, sorry. No, not for me. He was good, right? Absolutely. Oh, let me put that link in. Sorry. Great voice, great singer, good stage presence. He had it all that way, definitely. And obviously lived it up, you know, when he wasn't working. Shame. I mean, he must have been what, in his 70s? He possibly touching around about 70-ish, you know, as well. So 70. Oh, right. 74. Yeah, it's been reported, Mike, but okay. No. Right. It is a shame, though, that, guys, to be honest with you, being a rock and roll fan, and, you know, you don't forget Meatloaf. I still think the old, that record, album, Bat Out of Hell, is still up there, I'm sure, in the top 5 of biggest selling albums of all time, along with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, you know, and Peter Frampton, Carole King, you know. So you can't knock him for what he's done, and he made a lot of people happy and enjoyed themselves because of him. So I'm going to bring Ray back on. I know it's Ray this. How you doing, you handsome sod?
I'm all right, Dino. Yeah, I'm all right.
How dare you look that handsome? You make me feel old, Ray.
Hey. Yeah, I'm all right. Best I can be. Got to stay strong.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I love
Got myself a new tracksuit to make me feel a bit better.
Is that one? That's the North Face, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, why not, mate? Whatever it takes to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. But good to see you, Ryan. I just want to say, you know, while you're on, thanks. You know, not just for them, you know, the few quid that you always bob in from time. Just thanks for being there, mate, for me.
No problem.
Just your comments and everything, and just you know what I mean. It does mean a lot to me. I don't just say it; it's true.
No, I know. Yeah, I know this.
So just a big thanks, really, right? Honestly, mate, brilliant.
You're a good man, Dino. You're a good man.
So are you. Yvonne, I'm not that old. Okay. Shall I tell everyone what you did the other day? Yvonne. Right. Don't think I've ever seen Ray before. Well, there he is, Shirley. He's a handsome chappy look.
I'll show you my daughter. I've got a picture of her. I know I've got loads, Holly.
Yeah, go on,
we need a good one. We need a good one. I hope you can see her on this one.
Birkin Maddie, yeah, I know I'm not.
How do I turn the camera around? That's a problem.
How are you doing, by the way? Thanks for coming in. Dark Side of the Moon was a #1 for years. It was Mickey, yeah.
As you can see her.
Just hang on a minute. Whoa. There's no way Rise a chav. So you can fucking cut that out right now. UK, I know this is what I put up with her. Oh, look at right. Do you mind if I put that on solo screen, right?
Yeah, of course you can.
Right, here we go. This is Ray's little girl look. Look. Oh. No. That's beautiful.
I might have a better picture. Just give me a minute. I might have a better one.
It's okay, mate. Yeah.
Get me a good picture, Holly.
Gorgeous.
She's amazing. She brings all the joy to me. Everything in the world. She makes me so happy, you know.
I know what you mean, Ray. I had 3 girls and well, I still have. It's just, you know, when they were like that, I mean, look at that. How can you not? I mean, that's an automatic emotional smile stroke, slight tear down your cheek when you look at something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is just so gorgeous. Look at them little hands, look. So innocent, beautiful, Ray.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's lovely.
Thanks for that. That were nice sharing that.
It's all right. She's my little princess. I love her so much.
And I'm sure you'll take the greatest of care of her, mate. I've got no doubts whatsoever about that. I think you'd be a great father. I think you already are.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Sandra's there, guys. Please say hello to Sandra. Good evening to you, Sandra. Thanks for coming in. Biker is actually there backstage now, so I think it's Biker anyway. I'm not seeing his normal. Not seeing your normal logo thing there. Just get in touch with me, actually. Please, if you don't mind. The People's Porsche. Good evening. Yeah. Minnie Mouse. Okay. I'm not sure if that's Biker at all. No, I don't think it were. Wow. Good try, whoever you are. Absolutely spiky. Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing better. You know, I mean, sometimes you do wish, you think, oh, don't grow up, stay like that, stay as you are. You know, it's it's so humbling for a parent, you know, when you've got a young baby like that, and you know you've got a new life in front of you, and at the same, you don't know what to do really. You've got plans, you've got ideas, but you know, let's see what happens. You know,
Hope she gets a good education.
Love, time, warmth, protection, love, and time, warmth. You know, and then sometimes, you know, a bit of money helps, but
yeah, it does.
That's lower priority. But I know for a fact you'll do a great job. But both of you, right? You and your partner. So
thank you.
No, I just know it. I just get a feeling.
We buy everything, don't we, Holly? Layla? Buy everything for her.
No, you mean
her room's gorgeous.
Yeah, but she's not in it though, That's the thing.
I know.
Because they couldn't.
We're going, don't swear. We're going through a lot at the minute with social services and stuff. They're being a bit evil, to be honest. But that's another conversation.
Checking your email.
You can talk about it if you want, Ray. You know that on here, but it's up to you. I'm not. You know, it's just
what they're doing is, which is wrong. They're judging me by my background, my past, which is in the past. Yes, I've done some bad things in the past when I was younger, but I'm not like that now, and I've changed, and they're still judging me by my past. So what they've done is, this is disgusting. They've ripped my baby girl away, put her in foster placement in Carlisle, and I have to only go and see her twice a week for an hour and a half a week, which is absolutely disgraceful. And you know, an hour and a half is no time for my daughter. You know, it's disgusting that. And we're going through hell at the minute. And they're trying to break me and Holly up. They're saying that Holly needs to leave me and all this stuff. And it's just all getting to me. And, you know, I just try and stay strong for my little girl. But the way that social services go and the governments and these organisations, I think they're all just evil and corrupted. Honestly, I really do.
No, they're high up in authority. You know how that was. So
the big I am.
You get that power trip. It's like that, you know, I'm in authority. I can make decisions. I'm in charge. You know, and it's a power trip for some of them. They don't care about other people's lives. Some of them do. Some of them really take things into consideration and do the job properly, but not many now. So it's quite scary. It really is. That was for the police and a lot of other bodies of authority as well, as we know. But for people who've never met anyone and just to come across them and try and assess them and do paperwork on them and things like that, and then judge them and try and make a decision on them when they've never even known them personally, for me is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not good. Like anybody that knows me, they know I'm a good person. I've got a heart of gold. I do anything for anybody, and just because I've got a bad background doesn't give them a right to judge me. You know.
Do you know what, right? I've done. We all have. Come on, anyone in that chat right now, who the fuck in there is innocent of? Come on, not one of you. I'll bet you, not one of you, right?
Yeah.
Including myself, not one of you, right? I've changed. I've changed a couple of times, you know, because I'm getting old. So there's been a few things. But I have changed, and I'm very settled now. This is the way I want to be. I've found my place, and I'm quite happy with it. And I feel a lot less stressed out, and I feel a lot less guilty about the mistakes I've made in the past, because I know I have changed. I haven't gone back to doing the same thing a lot of people do, and they say I've changed when they haven't. So there's a big difference in people like that. You know what I mean? But you can for me, what type of a person carries on judging someone just from the past and does not recognize what they're doing now in this moment?
Oh, it's crazy.
So for me, that's pathetic. Some kind of excuse for something. So right, just keep being you and doing what you're doing, and just be yourself, mate, and you'll prove them you'll prove them wrong.
Yeah, I will. I've got all the recordings on my phone of what they tell you not to record and stuff, like when they're in the house and that, or don't record me. Well, I always have, and I've got everything on there on my phone. I've got every letter, and they're all going to get exposed. I said to them, I said, you're all getting exposed for this. My dad's actually told me to go to the News and Star with this, but I'm going to. I need to ring them and try and go to the News and Star, because it's disgusting.
Go for it, mate. You fucking go for it. You get your justice. You go for it, mate.
I'm gonna.
If I can back you up in any way, I will. No problem at all. I know a few new people have come in. Thanks, Teflon. AD's still there as well. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Really appreciate it. So nice to have Ryan. Big hero of mine. Big inspiration to me. So cheers, right? I'll put that link up again. I think Biker's busy with something for sure. But he will be on. So if anyone else wants to come on, it's up to you. But there you go. But I'll tell you what, how nice for that. You know, you know, that were beautiful looking at that little girl then, right? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
This cat's crazy. Look, she's climbing on the worktops and everything. She doesn't care. Come on, get down. Come on, buddy. Good girl. Crazy cat.
Cat. Yeah, Shirley. Shirley, have you got cats? She has white socks. Right, is that your cat, Shirley, you mean? The People's put, right, okay, social services put immigrants with beards in schools. They get it wrong all the time. Little children are big business. Social services are robbing kids.
That's what they do.
We do understand how Mickey speaks, and I get Mickey. I get what he says. Sometimes it can be hard for some people. Fuck yeah. You got two cats, Shirley. Hey, UK. I saw that video earlier. Shocking. Take it down, mate. That was terrible. Waxing your fucking legs, for God's sake. Come on, God. So disappointing. Tilly, 5, and Mimi is... Oh, right, Charlotte, hang on, let's go back here. All these bloody names. So we got Charlotte Fairclough Boyle for 1. which is a gorgeous name. And I've said it before. And then we got Charlotte's little girl, which is called Millie, where did we go? Tinny? No, not Tinny. Anyway, 3 other posh names. And she's got 2 cats with posh names as well. So she is rather posh. Sorry, Shirley, I can't help it. Sorry. Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on again? It'd be nice to see you. I don't think that's Mark, because Mark normally comes in the chat first. Got Mark backstage. Michael Blackerman. Don't think so. Mark, no, forget it. Same as the other night. It's not you. Because Mark Kelly doesn't do that. Yeah, dickhead. It does, yeah. Cheers, Bagley's Moon Dance. Yeah, your turn. You can do it on a live. What? Do what? No! You care. There's nothing to wax. Gosh, that was painful watching, though. Oh, God. Yeah, Yvonne, I know it was this. I got it on Friday. It was just Mark Kelly and then just a wave. And it's like, Mark just does not do that at all. I know Mark Kelly. I'd know him straight away. So forget using Mark Kelly, you fucking losers. Okay, forget using Mark Kelly's name. Forget it. And with Biker, you can't win because he has a certain thing that no one else can tap into. Whereas I know it's him. So pathetic. Go and get a fucking laugh. Or go out there and do some content. Go and do some videos. Let's see what you've got. Let's fucking have a look what you've got. What have you got in you? Let's see you. Let's see what you're about. Let's see you standing up for human rights. Let's see you, sticking up for people out there, showing people that, stuff like that, Let's do things like that for fuck all and do it for the people. Instead of putting fucking dicks up there. UK. He'll have you for that, He'll have you for that. And he also got right. Hang on, Michael. Just bear with me then. You're the only came on Friday before everyone ganged up on you. If possible, yeah, no worry. Michael, bear with me then. Stay there. Yeah, you can't even get Biker Eddie's right, can you? Name right, can you? It's all one word, not 2 separate words. Thicko. Right, Michael, I'm going to put my banner up then. Yorkshire Monkey Thud, there he is. How you doing, mate? Let me take Ray off. Forgot. Yeah, are you doing Yorkshire right? Let me put my banner up. See if Michael's okay.
Hello, Dino. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. How you doing?
How are you? I'm not too bad. Out yourself?
Yeah,
I came on Friday, if you remember correctly, and before I got interrogated by the other people that was on the panel. Do you remember me? Do you know?
Gosh, there's that much what goes on.
It was,
Anyway,
I
what
believe
was you being interrogated about?
they were accusing me of lying about some, but it was all nonsense. But they were basically accusing me of being someone else and getting in the art. Something about that. I can't remember, to be honest, but it was something to do with the army. Somebody accused me of being in the army. So I can't honestly remember, mate. Can you? But yeah, I was on it before, mate. It was the first time I was on. I've been a fan of your channel for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I really enjoy the content that you put on. And it's a shame that you get so many haters that have nothing better to do with their time than, like you said, be silly. It's being silly behind the computer.
Yeah.
How pathetic is it? Do you know what I mean? Do you know? Because back in the
Yeah.
I don't want to go on the rant here, but back in the day, you'd say it to someone's face.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I'm kind of used to it all now, kind of thing. But yeah,
Because nowadays, you've got so many, you've got all these platforms, and I think it's good because it allows people to express different opinions.
yeah, that's true.
You following me? And, but at the same time, it's an opportunity to be silly. So I just want to sort out straight, last time I was on here, was the David fella or lad, there was this Eddie guy, there was you, and it was me, and there was a John.
Oh,
I know that wasn't your doing, and I appreciate.
No, that's fine.
I'm sorry, mate. You're cutting up. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, it's better now. Sorry, I thought it froze. Yeah. So, how are you?
Yeah, sound.
I'm sorry. I think it's on my end, mate. I think the connection.
You sound a bit similar to the last guy I've just had on a bit earlier.
Yeah. Oh, so you're going to do it as well, are you? You're going to. What is this problem?
Do you know there's a lot of red lights in the chat here? Like, I wouldn't trust this.
I'm not anyone. I came on here one time on Friday, and that was it. You can even look back on your stream, and I've got nothing against you. I don't want to. This is ridiculous. So you're going to start being this way as well, then? Do you know?
Right, what's going on?
You there?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You've asked me 3 times. I'm good.
Yeah, but why do you just accused me of sounding like someone else? I believe.
Yeah. Well, you do.
So how do I sound like someone else then? I'm sorry. I don't want to get. The thing is, I'm very defensive. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
So who am I then? So
I just think
I don't want
your voice. It's not a real voice. You know what I mean?
A real.
It's not. No, it's not natural, mate. Unless you've got a sore throat or something,
I'm an older gentleman. So obviously my voice isn't going to be.
I am as well. I'm older.
So why would I be silly like these people that are being silly and giving you stick?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not a teenager, do you know?
No. But no, you. So
I just came on here for a decent chat. with someone like you, like-minded individual.
Okay, no worries. Okay, you're not fooling me.
So I'm supposed to be fooling you.
In there as well, guys.
So tell me, do you know? And I don't mean this to be rude. How am I fooling you, or how am I trying to fool you?
I'll tell you in a minute after I've said hello to a few people.
Okay.
DJ Samuel, how are you doing? Charlotte, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in, guys. Yorkshire Monkey, this season coming up. What do you think, mate? Let me know, Yorkshire. Come on, the Cougars, right? Rugby League, guys, the greatest team sport in the world. Beauty therapist, how you doing? Burr Britton, good to see you, mate. Good to see you in here. Henry Winkle. Let him on. Stop discriminating against people. I don't discriminate. Yeah, I know, DJ. How you doing, DJ Samuel? I can tell. No worries. Just let me keep playing it out. John, how you doing? Let's see. Darren, same on as Friday. Yeah, I know. Just bear with me, guys. You had your chance then, didn't you?
Chance.
You didn't do it in time, did you? Yeah. No worries, Burbritain. I hope you're well as well, mate. Good to see
Dino,
you.
are you trying to accuse me of something, mate?
Yeah,
sorry, I don't mean to.
yeah.
I
I think I am actually. Yeah. You've asked me a question. I've just answered.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. You're greeting everyone.
All right. So yeah,
'Cause
I'm
unlike you, I do have
not having a real voice.
Okay, so I've got a fake. Apparently, everyone, I've got a fake voice, which I find
Does
quite offensive.
anybody? To be honest
I've
with you,
prided
mate,
myself.
honestly, on a live, you know, I am very busy, and I might not have noticed you on Friday, but you said you came on. I
did come on. You can ask people in the chat that I came on. What
right,
I like,
guys, there you go. He's asking you.
Yeah. I came on Friday. People were interrogating me, accusing me of being someone else.
Right. So why don't you move on from that? And you've come on here.
I wanted to come on here.
Is there something you want to talk about?
I wanted a decent chat with you because I respect you and I like your videos.
Go for it. Bring it on. Whatever you want. Bring it on. Ask me anything.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about the climate change deal that they've got going on now. What's your view on it? Is it trying to instill fear into people?
Yeah, I've always said it all the way through. I've said I don't believe it. Of course it is. It's making money. It's putting fear in people. It's part of that agenda of control, conquer, divide, fear. It's all part of that for me. Loads of people agree with that. Loads won't. But yeah, I haven't seen any climate change.
Yeah,
you hear about it and you can convince yourself it's going on. But it depends how far out your fucking front garden you've been. Some people don't go beyond that gate, and some people do get about and see the world and things like that. So they have different perspectives on the way things are. But I haven't seen any climate change at all. I don't know. I've not noticed fucking anything. No difference whatsoever at all. Especially compared to what they said back in the 80s. Saying what was going to be happening today if we carry on. And the way things have carried on, it's got worse. But they make it look and sound as if it's got less and a lot better. It's not. It's got worse. Consumerism's got higher. Everything's in more demand. There's not even enough supply in some cases for some things, including supermarkets. Sometimes the shelves are half empty, but yet there's still surplus supplies going on elsewhere. But yeah, there's more waste now than ever. But yeah, we're cutting down, we're being sustainable, we're helping the environment. You're doing your bit for this, and they come out with all this community shit, and you know, as long as everyone goes out volunteering litter picking, sorry, you're doing a good job for us, the council guys. You know what I mean? They get paid for picking litter up, and yet they get all these volunteers out, photographs taken. Look what we're doing for the community. We're helping the environment. Blah blah blah. It all goes towards climate change, you know, and it's all helping that. And it's all a load of fucking bollocks as well at the end of the day. So that's my thoughts on that climate change thing. I think this is Lottie anyway. I'm sure.
I agree with you more, Dino.
I'm gonna bring Shirley on. She's gorgeous, look. Right. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Okay. Take that off. Hey!
everyone. Hi.
Charlie. Hello.
Hello. We all right?
Yeah.
Not bad. Thanks for coming on, Shirley. That guy went of his own accord. I didn't kick him off. So
Who do we think it is?
I don't know. It's the only truthful answer I can give. But there's a few people, and they come around, and you know they're using a voice changer and things like that. But
Yeah, I've got to say his impressions he really needs to work on because he sounds the same in everyone he does.
yeah,
You can definitely tell it's him. So
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
no.
no, absolutely not. I don't know how to try and do it. I really don't understand. Not on here. I'm no threat to anybody. So
Right,
I don't know why these people feel threatened as they have to do this and spoil.
I don't think it's
a
a threat.
bunch of good
I don't think
guys
it's a
getting
threat thing,
together.
to be fair. No, I think it's more like they want to see what they can get away with type of thing, to be honest.
James Patrick, how you doing? Well, to be honest with you, James, right? Sometimes, for some reason, Biker must be busy with something tonight. But if he were here now, he'd back me up with what I'm about to say, which is I've had kind of sometimes, depending on who you know on YouTube and things like that, you can get some inside information on things. And I know Ben Cox has been trying to go around bombing people, James. Maybe it was him, I don't know. But I've got a picture of Ben Cox, how he looks. So, Ben, if you're still listening, and if that was you, right, be very fucking careful what you do with me. I'll tell you right now. Okay? You're wasting your time. All right? So go and play with yourself. You fucking piece of shit. Don't try and do this to me. All right? Not Flash. Ant's in there. How you doing, Ant? Good to see you as well. I think John's in there as well. Fusilier John's in there. How you doing, sir? Good to see you as always, John. Get on here, John. We love your company on here. Thanks very much for auditing Britain's Audacity. That's a mouthful. No worries. Cheers. Hey, James. Good to see you anyway. It's not often you come in these days. Okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Right, Bagley's Moon. I'm going to have to put the banner up one more. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry about this. Because it's a new guest, I think. Bagley's, how you doing? You've gone. Back. Are you there? No? Okay. Yeah, you are. No, you're not. All right, I can just about see you in the shadows. So you've got like a Ku Klux Klan looking type costume thing on. What's all that about? Is this meant to scare me or something? I mean, is that it? Is that it? Yeah, I can see your eyes now. Yeah. Right, I'll see you then.
What's all that
Sorry
about?
that. A bit of a weirdo backstage, I think.
I could just hear we're breathing.
Look at that. There you go. Look at that. That's all I'm getting. Right, okay, what do you want to talk about? Anything you want, guys. It's up to you. Rugops, how you doing? He's dressed like a ghost. I won't say boo to him. Yeah, no, it's just someone he's gone now. Just someone trying to scare me by looking like some kind of ghostly monk. He had this weird hat, dirt, looking all dark, bit of a bit shadowy, a slight light behind him, trying to make himself look effective. But yeah, it didn't work, did it? Footface. See ya. Bye. Right. So, and Crinkle. It could be Crinkle. Yeah, I don't care.
Is Crinkle even still going?
I think so.
I've not heard much about him recently, so I wouldn't know. But
He's done that before. He's gone missing for a bit and then come back and carried on making a fool out of himself and all that. Yeah, I'm just had enough of it now. It's just like, for God's sake, it's people try and get rid of your channel or try and make you think, oh, there's no point carrying on. I can't put up with all this anymore and these people.
oh yeah, they probably want you to have a breakdown. To be fair,
Yeah. And it's like, oh, he'll stop doing what he's. I won't, you dickheads. I won't stop doing what I'm doing because I love what I do. So you'll never stop me. Simple as that. Is Mark in there? Mark Kelly? I think he is. There he is. Yo, how you doing, Mark? Ahoy. Ahoy. Charlotte, I don't know if you know, but Mark lives on a boat.
oh, does he?
He does. He lives on a boat.
What sort of boat?
Does Mark? Well, he might come on and tell you. I don't know.
Like a canal boat, or
I don't know anything about boats.
like
But yeah,
like
yeah,
literally in the
Mark's,
ocean, on the ocean, or on a canal boat?
No, I think he's on the Thames. Is Mark? I'm not sure though. I'm not sure.
We were walking down. We were in Berska the other day, walking the baby in the pram with my mum and dad, and we were looking at all the canal boats down there. There's some really good ones, like really massive ones. It was like literally as big as like static caravan type thing. Some of them are really cool.
Berska, yeah, it's nice right there. Nice.
Yeah,
Them canal
it is,
boats are
yeah.
amazing.
Not far
Yeah,
from
you can get
Southport.
some massive ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, past Ormskirk, in between, well, Ormskirk, Southport, and they're all in the same. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There's some really
I mean,
nice houses backing
not
onto
far
it.
from there.
They've made new builds onto. I think it's like the Leeds. Is it the Leeds Liverpool Canal?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they've made brand new new builds, and they've got this massive bit of grass. And one of the houses, they've gone back onto the grass at it's like on the bank of the canal, and they've done their own little pond. It looks so good. It's like this big pond, and it's got like all water features and everything, and it just looks so gorgeous. I'm just thinking I can imagine there in the spring or the summer just chilling on the bank watching everything go by. It'd be really nice.
Yeah. It sounds nice. Yeah. Sounds nice. And it really is nice around there. I don't live far from, Ormskirk, them places, and between Southport and where I live in Wigan, you've got all these lovely places around, and then it becomes countryside. You've got the canal running right through, and then by the time you get from Berska onwards towards Southport, it's completely flat land. I mean, as flat as you can get it.
Yeah.
And it's where they grow all the turf, Shirley. But they actually grow turf.
I know.
Our
old when we
garden centre, and people back, and they grow it there. And
we were when me and my husband were renting a few years ago. got our own house now, but when we were renting, our landlord actually was one of the turf companies, and he was based in Ormskirk, and he has a £1 million business doing turf. But yeah, he was from Ormskirk. He's got one of the big houses on the main
Yeah.
street.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
no, it is nice around there, and that turf is world class. It really is, because I've been passed on the train many a time, and you go right through the middle of it all, and it just looks like you've got billiard tables at the side of you. It's that perfect, almost brilliant, because the land around there, the actual soil and you know, every composition of the earth, which things require to, you know, like vegetables and everything they grow around there. It's amazing. So all that local produce. But what annoys me is, you know, all these old market towns, what we used to have, including Wigan, where I live, you know, and I was born in Lee, the next town down, another market town. It were all local produce brought in. There were nothing too far away, countryside-wise. Where things were grown properly, organically, and things like that. It were brought in, and it was sold out within that day, no problem at all. And now it's all it's not all important, but you know what I mean. It's you know, and it's a shame because what we're growing over here.
That's why I love a good farm shop, a good local farm shop, or not for meat, obviously, as you know, for fruit and veg, because you know where it's grown and they do it themselves and whatnot. Like in town centre, they had a fresh fruit and veg shop. I was talking to my husband Stan about it today. It was open donkey's years. It's closed down now. But everything you get now from the shops pre-packaged and well, it's vacuum sealed and full of plastic and whatnot. So it's not fresh, but it's really nice getting imported. Yeah, and what's really sad about it is it's grown in one country and then they fly it to another country to package it and then bring it back here. So you go in the actual air miles going all the way around just to package some lemons or whatever. It's daft.
Crazy.
But yeah, always shop local for fruit and veg if you can.
Absolutely. Like Biker will tell you, he will never buy any fruit, veg, meat, anything like that from a supermarket. Because none of it.
I think it's the best way to be.
What's in the supermarket today is locally sourced, and they're the ones who go on about sustainability.
Well, no, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I mean, I always used to grow my own fruit and veg. Fruit, not so much. I'm trying. But the last few years, we've always done our own tomatoes, our own chilies. We've done our own herbs. What else have we done, Stu? What else have we grown? Strawberries. We've done strawberries. Raspberries. No, mum's done blackberries and stuff. So it was more of a hobby, to be fair. But I couldn't live on it. But it was just nice to see what you could do. If you really wanted to, you could actually cultivate a lot of your own fruit and veg if you wanted. Getting your own little plastic greenhouses. They even do new like B&Ms and stuff, you know, just to, if you want to do it in March, April, when it's just a little bit too mild in the year to do your tomatoes, you can get the heat up that way and do them yourself. So
yeah, sure, absolutely. Mickey, there is feedback from somewhere.
I'm thinking this. It's doing my head in.
Hold on. It could be me. Wait there.
Hang on.
Well, whatever, it's stopped now.
Yeah, it has.
It's not bad. I've went on my audio and put a wired headset through, so it might be it was me. Sorry.
That's all right. It's okay now. So that's done. No worries. John's in there. Cheers, John. Tony Whitworth, how you doing? Plymouth Rock, 1620 at sea level. Plymouth Rock 2020, right, 1620 at sea level. Plymouth Rock 2023 at sea level, exactly the same. Yes, Tony. Yes. Rising levels proven 100% odds. Of course, mate. Think back to when they started talking about it. per inch per year and all that shit. And what? Come on. I don't think so. No. How many of you guys live on the coast? What have you seen? No. Climate change? I don't think so. But that's just me, guys. Agree or disagree. Just don't leave me for it. Chubby
remember when
Rains and
this-
there's no problems. It started and it's sorted now. What is? All right, the feedback. Okay. Let's see the feedback. Didn't Teflon? No. WEF. They've got fucking uniforms now. Are you kidding me? I'm not even fucking surprised. Good night, Yvonne. Thanks for coming in.
Night,
Short
Yvonne.
notice, I know,
No,
coming in. Appreciate everything you do. Brilliant stuff. My number one mod, Yvonne. There she is. And she always, no, I'm not, Dino. No, I'm not. No, I'm not your number one. Back Reddy's your number one. Back, because she talks like that, you know, Yvonne. She does. She does talk like that.
To be fair, that was quite a good impression. Sorry, Yvonne.
Yeah. See? And she'll phone me up sometimes before, are you going live tonight? Well, I might do it, but it just, you know me, it depends how I feel. I get nervous and everything before I go live. Believe it or not, guys, I do, right? And it's like, well, if you do, make sure you have something to eat. Proper
Oh,
brothers,
yeah,
man.
but
Like,
she's. Yeah, I was gonna say she's the mum of the live, isn't she, Yvonne?
yeah, she does. She will
She
ground
looks
me,
after
but
everybody.
sometimes, you know, she will ground me and she does make sure. And it's like, I'm not hungry. And it's like, get something to eat. If you're going live, you need the energy. Get something to eat. Anyway, I end up
Dude,
doing
she's not
anyway.
wrong though. Oh, there you
No,
go.
I know. She's an absolute love. She really is. Thanks, Yvonne. You know it. Thank you. No, she's brilliant. But she talks like that. No. Sorry, Yvonne. I'm dead.
Is she near us, do you know?
She's West Manchester.
Okay.
So not for.
I knew I could hear she was near-ish, but I didn't know I couldn't place it.
Yeah, we're talking Bury area round there.
Yeah, that's where I got my dog from.
So, yeah. See, you can't beat us lot round here. Even though St Helens is now in Merseyside, we still think the world of St Helens around these parts.
I wouldn't
We do.
recommend it to anyone, like, but yeah.
We do. When it comes to rugby, it's just not our fault. We're a lot better than they are, but they just won't have it. They're just so fucking stubborn in St Helens. That's the problem. I think I'll go back this year to St Helens, see what I can find. No, it's a good
I'm from, I live in Cumbria. Lake District.
Cumbria.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, Cumbria is nice. It's all nice. It's all nice over here. To be honest with you, it's just doesn't seem the same anymore.
Nothing is it?
Yeah.
It's all changing.
It has. Fatto Heath, St Helens. I know where Fatto Heath is.
Light stick.
Yeah. They've got a great amateur rugby league team. James Owens, how you doing? Gypsy Dave, is that Gypsy? Gypsy, how you doing? Is the road out of the Oh, come on, leave Charlotte alone. She didn't ask to be born there.
What have I missed? What have I missed?
Nothing, Shirley, nothing,
Oh.
nothing. No.
Hey,
you've missed
up, go
nothing.
on.
Nobody's
you've gotta
having a go
tell
at St
me.
Helens. Nobody. It's got nothing to do with people. having
I'm
a go at St.
not loyal to St. Helens. You know, you don't have to. Yeah, it's not a nice place. I agree. Don't worry.
No, I think it is though.
I was born in I was born in Whiston. Whether that's better or worse compared to, I don't know. All
Where's
opinions.
Whiston? Is that Liverpool?
Near Rainhill. Whiston, yeah, it comes under Liverpool Borough, but it's
Oh,
Prescott,
right, yeah.
Whiston. That's where I was born, and then I lived in St Helens, and then we moved to Rainford. So, but it's not where you're born, not where it's how you brought up, not where you brought up. So, that's my motto.
Can't argue with that. I'm not arguing with that. Can't argue with that. Right. Come on, you lot. Who's coming on? Where are you? What's up with you? Don't be shy. Get your fucking ass on here. Let's get talking about some stuff.
Where is Eddie tonight?
No worries, Spikey. Thanks for coming in, mate. Appreciate
That's what I'm
it.
thinking. Where's Eddie?
Where is Eddie?
Yeah, he's all I can say is he's busy.
Oh,
So,
Okay. We don't need to know.
yeah, he's busy. It's okay. I'm not worried. He'd let me know if anything was truly bad. He let me know earlier that he was busy, and you'll see me later at some point. But you never know what happens, do you? You never know what comes up. So.
Well, yeah, no, fair enough. It's just
There you go.
out. We're used to him, so that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Does feel different.
it does without Eddie.
It does. He's a great friend of mine. Kirky Valley, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You know, St. Helens glass, or it was glass, it was. Talked about that earlier. St. Helens glass has the class, as they used to say. And it did, worldwide. Where's glass gone now? You know, bloody shame.
Mass produced, isn't it? So.
And half them factories are still up, and Pilkington glass, massive, and half of them are still up, but they're half empty as well. So if I can get in, I'll try and get in on one day. If I can.
Do you know if you've actually been into the museum in St. Helens glass, or are you just about the outside of it?
I've not. I am aware of it. I do know about. I know about it, but no, I haven't. But one day I definitely.
It's quite
will.
interesting, to be fair. It's not expensive to get in. We took our baby. We had my mum and dad and Stu and the baby and whatnot, and she was pointing at everything. But it goes back quite a few decades beforehand about just general things. And then you've got like the actual glass making and how they did it, and then you can go under the ground and everything, and how they would have to sort of shimmy between the tiny gaps and stuff to get all materials and whatnot and stuff, and all the industry and stuff. So it's quite interesting. And you can actually pay to watch the glass blowing. So they do I think it's like a half an hour to 45 minutes glass blowing demonstration, and they just do like a basic thing about it, and you can see everything. They've got the furnaces and all the equipment and stuff. And it's quite good.
That'll be fun.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, love it. Love anything like that, 'cause it's something we shouldn't forget. You know, it really isn't, and I don't want to sound horrible, but you know, just going off that, I think it'd be nice for a lot of these immigrants to come in and just experience that type of thing and learn a little bit about our culture and you know, see how we've got this fair and the reason why you're here now and things like that. I'm sorry if that sounds a bit strong, but that's just that example alone for me, it's like come for a day out. You know, even I'd fucking pay for them all, just to experience that and learn something. And
Well, it was a
therefore,
massive
they may think
industrial
something
town.
different.
Yeah, they did have a free open day in I think it was in the summer, and it was sort of like an artisan and a craft fair thing that they did. So they had all stalls out, and then it was free entry to the museum and everything else, and we all went. And it was because people really usually can't be bothered to go to those sort of things, so it was more of a motivation to go for others. And I think if they did stuff like that, it would get people more sort of enthusiastic to actually see what the local sort of industrial thing was about, really. Which, like you said, we're losing our sort of purpose. Yeah.
Spot on, and you know, it's all there for them. You know what I mean? But for me, there should be an encouragement thing there. Look, you know, here you are. You know, you're here now, and okay, I know you want to do your best and things like that. Whatever. Well, how much do you know? What about? Well, how much do you know about the country and what we do? What about our past? How do you think we've got to this point today? And what do you think? What have you learned? What do you know about us? Well, you know, I'll tell you what. Here, it's all free. Come and listen to this. Come and watch this. Come to this place here. Have a look at this place here. Here, listen to this.
I also think as well.
But no, they're not.
I also think as well.
Interested.
I also think as well, the majority of kids in the UK, I'm talking about kids born and bred in the UK, going to school in the UK, are not taught a lot about our English heritage and culture and our industrial revolution and everything beforehand as well. So it's not just about other people coming into the country. I think we need to start it at home first, because a lot of we're so into learning about geography and history and everything else, but a lot of people don't realize themselves as parents how to educate our own children on our own history, in English history and in industrial history, which I think's a main point that we need to start at home too. Not just about people who come in the UK, but people who are born and bred here literally have no idea. Like, if anyone's been to Black Country Museum,
no, I don't know if any of you are right, Charlotte. You're spot on. I mean, when I were at school, we did get taught a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's not a lot, though, is it?
Don't forget that. No, it's not. And because it's always been a dying trade from the day it opened.
It's still important, though. I think
this
everyone
today was always going to happen. So, no, you're right. I totally agree on that. How dare we lose all that endeavour with what human beings have created? You know, it's just amazing what we did industrial wise, how it benefited so many of our lives and things like that. And it's just turned into a fucking horror show, to be honest with you now. But you can never allow people to forget the fact that people died doing this kind of stuff, and you know what I mean, providing power and fuel and existence for you.
Well, you only just have to look at what kids were doing in the Victorian era and previous to that, and in the warehouses, and even chimney sweeps, and the kids going underneath the mechanics and
you're talking
thingy to fix
like
things.
You say, you're talking 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 10, 11, upwards,
smaller than that, chimneys.
Yeah.
What we'd class is probably year 1, 2 in primary school.
Yeah.
Fixing machinery and stuff.
Yeah. And back then as well, you had like what they call pit brow ladies, and they were just like picking certain pieces of coal off the conveyor belt separating the good pieces from the bad and things like that. And do you know what? Not a lot of people lived that long back then, and yet they've been telling us that we're living long, we're getting living. But no, all that, you know, they were confined in them small areas, and coal got carbon in it, and you're breathing in all kinds of stuff, and you've got lack of oxygen and things like that. These people were unhealthy, and they had really hard lives, and I think that's where the saying come after that kind of generation, where it's a hard life and things like that. And it really was for them guys, and if it wasn't for that, you know, you wouldn't have what you got today, really, to some degree. I don't think so.
Well
How
said.
dare we lose that knowledge, and that history? How dare we? We can't afford to do that. I don't think, because it would make a mockery of everything that we've been told and what we've been preached to by the government and from the past, all these trade unions, and this is all the hard work, what's going in, this is what we're doing, and this is what we produce. And yeah, brilliant, fucking brilliant. But it's like things seem to be forgotten about, and nobody seems to fucking care about things being forgotten about. And they keep going on about World War II and Poppy Day and things like lest we forget and things like that. But mark my words, I'll bet you any money, one day no one will remember World War One. No one will give a fuck either or anything like that. So it's kind
coming
of,
to that.
it seems a bit of a waste, as it's all been for nothing.
Makes me sad, that really.
Yeah, it's all been for nothing anyway. We know that now. Even while, I mean, they're all dead from that era now. I think every single one of them, actually. I think World War II, there's probably quite a few still going. You know, they'll tell you a story or two, but they must feel disappointed, you know, because everything they fought for and died for and worked hard for it.
I mean, I don't think it should ever get to that point, really. Hopefully, in an ideal world, it would never get to that point, but it has, and in the future, unfortunately,
it's
it will
just a
get
shame.
past. Like when you think
gone.
But when you think about anything else in the past, like historical wise, anything major that's happened, it gets desensitized to all of us, and we see it or in a book or in a magazine, and you read about it. But that sense of how serious it is never hits.
Yeah. Do you know the amount of times? I mean, from when I was a kid, the amount of times where you hear people say, "Oh my God, the next thing you know, it'll be World War III." It's always going to be World War III, isn't it? World War III, World War III. We haven't stopped being at war. It's just a world war. There's no World War One and World War fucking Hollywood 2, World War Hollywood 3, Hollywood fucking Rocky 48. Because that's all, it's just simply a world war. What's going on? You know, tanks, bullets, cyber shit, whatever. It's a complete war. So yeah, all these World War III's coming, you know, as if they're expecting all this fucking type of modern trenches type of shit. What goes on? It doesn't.
War's been here for a long time.
I think a lot of that comes down to a lack of understanding of warfare and how it affects each country. Or I think when you think about it, it's this big thing that's suddenly going to be everyone envisions it, like you said, as if it's in a book or a film type of thing. But like you said, a lot of issues are ongoing, current and past and probably present, that's just going to sneak up on us, really.
Yeah, it's here. You know, it's here. It's always been here. To be honest with you, you know, I think those world wars, you know, the 1 and 2, and the Germans, they bombed our chippy. You know, we loved that chippy. They fucking bombed it with the fuckers. But yeah, it's not like that anymore, is it? It's not that dirty. It's not, you know what I mean? It's more, sounds horrible, cleaner. The way they go about it today,
That's
you
crazy.
know, fucking ridiculous. Horrible feeling, really. And it's always the weak what get chosen, I think, and picked on, and you know, it's all, but yeah, it's always us what's under attack. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't see that. I don't see any attack on this country whatsoever, one bit, and yet we're so scared of all these people who've got hardly fuck all to come back with. So we're attacking them. You know, we're attacking places what haven't got anything, what are an easy target where we could easily take over that piece of land or that resource, what they've got on that land, or whether it be oil or whatever. Just amazing how it kind of works out like that. But yet they kind of put in our minds, in this side of the world, as terrorism. You're under attack. Beware. Amber Alert. All this shit we're getting. Fucking, you know, as if we're experiencing shit every day where we have to have all this thing in place. It's just not happening like that over here. It's still a free for all. It's still a piss up. It's still a party over here. You know what I mean? Nothing like that. Imagine feeling what these kids and women feel in these countries when a bomb's flying fucking inches above their head, lands fucking 200 yards further past, and kills fucking their uncles and aunties. Absolutely, I'm sorry, but no.
You're right, Dino. You're right, Mike.
They're not fooling me. They're not right. I think that's Base Welshman. It could be Chubby Rain. I know you've been waiting for a bit, but I'm sorry. Myself and Charlotte haven't shut up. It's all Charlotte's fault, because I can blame Charlotte. It's my channel. I can do what I want. So I'm going to nip off for a minute and leave you to it. And then I'll bring Chubby on. I'll bring Welshie on as well if it's really Welshie. Right, Shirley, I'm going to leave you to it for a minute.
No worries.
Okie doke.
It's not a good place to be. This world. It's a tough life.
At some points, yeah, I guess.
It's a hard knock life. There's a song about that, but yeah, it's a hard life. Can be. You just got to
You're
make
gonna
the
go
most
full
of
blown
it.
Annie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good song that. I like that song.
So how are you finding being a dad? New baby and all?
Yeah, I like it. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's life changing, but it's good.
Yeah, definitely. She sleep well.
Yeah, she sleeps. Well, in the hospital, she slept really well. She was like, one day she slept for 6 hours. I was like, wow, 6 hours. We had to wake her up at some point for a feed.
Yeah. Our baby, I had her via C-section because we were both really poorly. Anyway, she was in the hospital for about a week after, and since we brought her home, 12 hours a night, never woke up once in the night.
Holly had the
12 hours,
C-section.
and then did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't ideal. I wasn't expecting it, but I was in labour for 4 days and then nearly died of sepsis. So did the baby, and then she got pneumonia, and she was in like intensive care for about a week. Anyway, we went in to see her one day, and they said, "Oh, like I think she might be all right to go home tonight because her feeding was all right." So me and Dad stayed there overnight and took her home the next day, and then like literally since then she's literally 12 hours a night. Sometimes on the worst night she's had about 9 or 10 hours. Sometimes she wakes up once at the most, but yeah, she's honestly a dream. She's now 17 months and she slept every night so well. Proper
only,
snoozy baby.
If only all babies were like that, it'd be easy, wouldn't it?
Oh no, I know. I mean,
Yeah.
she's an absolute diva now in the day. She hit a terrible 2s at 9 months old. She's an absolute little diva, proper strop. I think the girls, they are like literally just trouble.
Yeah.
A ball of trouble. But proper feisty. She's gonna be feisty.
Yeah, Holly was in labour for 26 hours and then she had 28 hours since she had a C-section.
Yeah.
Hello,
In
mate.
some ways,
Hello.
it's better to just do that, and it's less traumatic. So,
Chubby, is that you? Welshie, is that you, Matt?
Hello, mate.
Oh, don't say this is another troll.
Hello, mate.
Don't know yet. Welshie, I don't think that's you.
do you know I wouldn't chance it?
No, man. Welshie, let's have a look at you, Matt. Nah. See ya. Bye. Chubby.
Oh,
Chubby. Wake, Chubby. No. Okay. Well, she's come back. Could be him. He's showing his face. No, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Let's see you.
I don't think it. I
Hello,
don't
mate.
think he'd.
Hello, mate.
It's not.
Dino.
No,
it's not.
You're at. I can do a better Welsh accent than that, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's not him. It's not him.
No, it isn't it.
Yeah. You go to bed.
Right, there we go. Haha, good try. Good fucking try. Base Welshman, you wanted to try that one? Chubby,
You won't.
okay, fair enough. You could have got me on that one, but you didn't,
You
did
won't.
you? Fuckface.
You want to,
Right,
do
have you got something on again?
I don't
Read
know,
feedback
mate.
again.
Let me have a look at my settings. I don't know what's going on with this phone. Wired. Hang on.
Bloody hell, right?
Yes.
Come on, right? Sort it out, right?
Come on.
You don't
It's,
have that one here. I'm only joking. Come on, Ryan,
Come on.
sort it out.
Getting here.
Doesn't work neither. Hold
I
on.
mean,
I think it is Chubbs. Let me just put that banner up again.
Is that working? I don't know. It's still made it.
No, that's it.
I've got my
Yeah, you
headphones
got it,
in,
got it.
so it should be doing it. You know.
I don't know. I don't know what's causing that. Chubby, is that you? It's not, is it? Fucking good try.
if it was it, Dino, if it was him, he'd say.
We won't get past Dino. Not nowhere.
Good one. Good try. I like the choice of names as well. Mark Kelly, forget it. Forget that one because I know whether straight away whether it's Mark Kelly or not. You know what I mean?
I'll have to. I'll have a
So,
cigarette and I'll
yeah,
have to love
forget
you
that
and
one.
leave you because Holly's wanting to watch. What is it? The Last of Us. There's a TV episode she wants to watch it. The Last of Us. So I'll have to go shortly.
Based on the game.
Yeah, it's a TV program on Sky, and it looks really good. Like the game was fantastic. I played the game and completed it
I was
within
going to say, if you played the game.
about 3 hours. Complete the whole game, 3 hours. I'm very good at gaming. That's what I do, you know, on my YouTube channel. I mix it up
Have
a
you
bit,
played
but go on.
Have you played The Witcher?
No,
No.
no,
Do you
no.
not like role play games?
No, I haven't played it, but I am. My friend, I've got a friend in the Netherlands. I've always wanted a PC, and he's buying me a PC. He's coming over next year, or this year, sorry, at the end of this year, and he's literally saving up his own money because I've known him since he was like 9 years old. He's now 19, 18, and I've taught him English and everything, and he's going to buy me a PC. Like $2,500 worth. He's buying me a PC. So when I get the PC, I'll be going on GTA roleplay servers and stuff. It's going to be awesome. Like PCs are amazing. Gaming PC.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford one on my own. It's too much
No,
money,
my
yeah.
brother's got a gaming PC. I've always just been PlayStation, to be fair. Just got a PS4. Had it years. That's all I
Yeah,
can
I've
sort of use. I've
Yeah,
had,
we've
I've
got
had
a-
Xboxes as well.
Oh, Xbox is brilliant, and the games are fantastic. Sea of Thieves, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you get more games on
Yeah.
Xbox than you do on PlayStation. I've got a PlayStation, and I got
Well,
offered a
there's everything's
PS5
on-
the other week,
Yeah, PS5s. Yeah.
and I said no. I said keep it. I don't want it. Somebody offered me it for free. I said keep it. The rubbish. I wouldn't have one given.
I mean, thankfully, games are still being released on PS4.
Yeah.
Newer games. So
G-
I'm really hoping for The Witcher. I know it says 2024. It's supposed to be released, but I'm
Moving
like,
guys backstage, please.
GTA 6 is coming out soon. Can't wait for that.
I mean, to be fair,
Has
I've
anyone
got
got
no...
UK is still in there? UK, I think you're still in there, mate. Have you got Ryan's channel link, please, mate? Again, that'd be great if you got Rise. Anyone interested in gaming, anything like that? Even if you're not, just go over and sub to Ryan, please. Just do it for me. Just out of respect for this guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, GTA wise, I've
Brilliant
not
stuff,
got the
guys. I know
attention
quite a few new people have come in while we've been chatting, but I think Charlotte actually is as bad as me for talking. So
Probably worse.
which is good. It's a good thing.
Well, there's no point in the quiet live.
So you were
What's the point?
backstage. All right.
Yeah, I just
Shirley, I can't believe it. It's so nice to have you here, honestly. You shocked me on Friday.
She's nice, Charlotte.
I emailed you back.
I had to send you an email.
You didn't email me back. Dino, I emailed you back. You've not emailed me back.
No, I just thought I'd leave it at that. Because
I won't bother replying
you made your point.
next time then.
No, I was going to email you just to say thanks for coming on. That's what I do. I do that. I
Cheers,
have
Paul.
time for my stuff.
Yeah.
Always have time for for whoever gets involved in this. I always do.
Thanks
I
for
always do. And a
all
lot
my
of
new
people
subs.
just ignore all the support and things like that, and I can't stand that. I don't think that's right. You know what I mean?
What
Don't matter
have
how
I
big
missed?
or small your channel is. People come and support you. I think it's only fair to at least, if you do a live stream, at least say hello to everyone. Just to say hello, at least, I think. Otherwise it's ignorance.
You always do, Dino. You're always respecting people are coming here. This is another thing about your channel. It's absolutely amazing. Like everybody that comes in, they always get the respect that they're getting. You always say hello to them.
Yeah. And then, but once, as you know, right, once they all get going, yourself included, Shirley included. Once you all get going in that chat, that's it. I relax then because it's like, right, they're off.
Mm-hmm.
Right, they're just saying hello to each other now. Right, I can start thinking about what I'm going to say and things like that. So it's amazing how you all help me out. It's just so inspirational.
We try.
Honestly, I know who's who. I get in between, I don't know, and things like that. But I definitely know who's who and who's been around for almost 2 years now. In March.
Yeah, I remember when you went. When you went to London with BuzzTex, I remember all that, and Catwoman. I remember when you went there, and there was a protest on, and they were all trying to get everybody out off the field. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, there's been some. Oh, I can't believe it. I've done over 300 videos in 2 years, and I feel guilty recently because I haven't been going out doing, that many videos, and things have been going on, and in between I've been unwell as well. So that's that's the truth. But
you always do your best.
I'll tell you what, this year I'm going to fucking hammer loads of videos out there. There's going to be fucking loads of new videos coming up, for sure. So I'm going to know there. But to say I've done over 300 videos in nearly 2 years, I reckon that's not a bad achievement. But when
Yeah, it's a
people
lot.
say, "Come on, Dino, what you playing at? When's your next
Oh,
video?"
bit
co-"
daft.
I just think, shit, you're right. It should be coming out now, and it's just I'm not ready yet, but I will be, and I'll guarantee and I promise you guys there'll be fucking loads of videos coming out this year.
You
And
always
I'll
do your
my
best. Yeah,
I
you
will
always do.
You'll get there, Gino.
He always does. He always does his best. Always.
Yeah, and these lives will keep going anyway. Do you know what I mean? These will always keep going. But yeah, I do need to get some videos out there. I really do. There's lots more to expose. There's lots of things to be doing. So, I've got a couple of pages, a few lists of things and things like that. So it's not like I'm shit. What am I? I know what I'm about to do, and it will all be coming out, guys. Please bear with me. I promise you, there are videos about to come. Many this year as well. I'll do my best for you. So, okay, right. I've got, it could be Laura. Right, I'm going to put the banner up again. I think Chubby might be back as well. Okay.
Hello,
Is
love.
that you, Laurie?
Hello, love.
Chubby, is that you, mate?
Yeah, it's me, mate. There's my cam on. Yeah.
Chubby.
My cam off.
Hey.
Right, no worries, Chubbs. Just give me a sec now. Laura, is that you?
Hello, love.
That's not.
Sounds like
That is
voice sounds
laughable.
too deep.
Absolutely laughable, that.
Oh man. Give you strength, Dino. Yeah.
Give me a wave, Laura. Give me a wave. Laura, give me a wave.
Someone's trying really
No.
hard, aren't they?
Give me. Oh God,
Dino,
that was
I
shit.
wouldn't even.
You
wouldn't
can't
even-
edit things like that. That was you won't believe what I've just seen then. You won't you honestly.
Can you
Chubby, how
describe
you doing
it
there?
for us?
You're zombie.
Yeah. I'm
Chubby.
doing- My computer broke the other day, so I've just I'm on my mobile phone at the minute, my work's phone, and it's a different device, so my voice probably sounds a bit different.
No, you sound the same. A bit.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And,
How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
I am a lot better. I was
Well.
wounded without my computer.
Yeah, you will be.
But I've gotten a new laptop today. Well, a family member gave us it for free. It's the old family computer we all used to use, and I'm just resetting it at the moment because it's just so slow.
Yeah, you
So I've been sorting that out tonight, and it's resetting now. It's going to take about another hour before it resets, and then I'll hopefully be connecting that to the internet, and I'll be back in business.
Good.
So that's my idea.
Who is? UK, you bloody behave yourself and go and get another fucking waxing. All right.
Good to see you, Chubby.
This time, get it off your chest, not your legs. Don't want to see your legs again. All right. Thanks, guys, for coming. I know a few other people who's just put that in. Mickey Mouse. Mickey, thanks,
Wow.
mate, again. Thank you. You must be fucking loaded, you.
Mickey Mouse, legend with the donations. I tell you.
No, yeah, honestly, thanks. And you know, guys, I don't ask for anything, so
No.
I do always appreciate it. I'm not on here to ask for money or anything like that. So when people do it of their own accord, and I never expect it. But cheers, Mickey. I know you've been there for a long time. Fucking hell, you must have. God, you must be minted. Minted Mickey.
He's very
Here's a new
generous.
one for you.
He's a good man, isn't he? Easy.
Yeah, you see the support, everything, and obviously every penny helps and things like that. But yeah, Mickey's been there for a long time. his opinions as well, not just that, his input. And I say he, how do we know Mickey's not a girl, not a woman?
Exactly.
We don't, do we?
Yeah, we don't.
Who's Mickey Mouse?
Well, if
No,
it
Mickey,
would be,
thanks very much, mate.
wouldn't it be Minnie Mouse if it was a woman? Minnie Mouse.
Could be,
Yeah.
We should
be.
assume it's a man.
Could be, but you know,
Right,
Mickey.
Dino, you wrote down the other day you were going to. I had an idea of auditing. I don't do odds, but you do auditing a water company supplier and asking them if they put fluoride in the water.
They're robbing, aren't
all
they?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did write that down the other day, actually. I would love if you did that. If you audited, like my supply is called Northumbrian Water, and I would love. I haven't got the balls like you to go and audit, but if I did, I would go and
He's got
audit
balls, Dino.
Aye,
Got big balls. Mate.
yeah, and I'm twice the size of him as well, and I'm still scared to do it. I did one, and then I chickened out after that.
You've got to have some guts to do that, man.
Certainly do.
Yeah, you've got to work it out because you'll have your actual working grounds, you know, where it all goes on. Then you'll have your offices, you know, where all the paperwork, the fucking pen pushers get to work. So it's probably be worth going to both, wouldn't it? But
Have you heard of a guy called Natural Born Serial Killer? He's really, really good. I swear he's really good, and he's so good. Like I watch him all the time, and that and he's all right. I like him. I like what he does. and that.
Right.
I'm sure
right,
I'm subscribed.
Right. Hang on a minute. I want to speak to Ray here.
Go on, then. I'm in trouble here.
No, you're not. Of course you're not, Ryan. I love you to pieces. You know that. Of course I've heard of that guy. I've had massive problems with him in the past.
Oh no.
And come on, Ray, you've been around for a long time. I thought you knew.
No, I didn't know you had problems with him.
You didn't know. I called him out one night, did a live.
I didn't.
He was saying shit about my daughter.
Oh, for
Even
fuck's
got my
sake.
daughter on.
No,
I absolutely fucking nailed him and on one live. So I gathered as much information as I could first, and I had it all ready right at the side of me, right on my right-hand side, right here. Notebook, everything. And I brought him on, and me having no script ever, I just played through it. I never needed that notebook. I never needed any extra stuff what I had. I just nailed him, and he lasted 15, 20 minutes, that's all. All he did was slag my daughter off.
Not good. Man.
He's a nasty piece of shit, right?
He can be, yeah. He can be. Yeah.
No, he can be. And at first, big supporter. I got him up. He were on 60 odd subs, and he started coming on my lives. And I got him. I helped him. It helped his channel. His subs went up. You know, just a bit of advertising like you do on a live. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. We've all done it.
And he stabbed you in the back.
He even come and stayed here with me for 3 nights. So I have met him, so I do know what he's like. You won't believe what I've seen from him after he's had a drink. He can drink. When I said drink, I mean drink.
Yeah, I know that.
And then when he doesn't, he's a sweet guy. But in his nature, he's not really. He's not. He'd rather go to that side. He's had his fucking face kicked in a few times. He's been done in. He sent me messages. He showed me a picture of his knee, one of his knees one night, and it looked awful. A bunch of teenagers apparently where he lives, somewhere near where he lives. They just kicked the fuck out me, Dino. So I went, why? I don't know. So if someone says, if someone goes over and kicks the shit out of you,
It's
you
not
don't
for
know why
nothing.
they've done it. But Steve-O, being a gobby bastard, probably instigated it and caused it himself, and that's why it happened.
You know what he told me it was? The police.
And
Told me it was the police. That's what he told me. He said, "Oh, it was the police. The police done it."
yeah, he says a lot of things.
Yeah, I'll have to be wary.
I don't know what it is, because I did text to Steve-O. He took to me. Things were all right. Then he moved on, and he's like he went from 60 subs, 5 videos, or whatever it were at that point. Coming on lives, charismatic, got the attention of people. Funny, very funny guy, very, very witty, very, very funny. Used to make me laugh and things like that. Got on with a lot of people. One of them.
Yeah, I just want to say just quickly, hi Lottie.
Definitely another side
Nice to
to
meet
him.
Nice to meet you, Lottie.
Other
First
side.
time up, mate. Yeah, just want to say that. No, carry on, Dino.
Yeah, so sorry, I don't mean to carry on for too long, but yeah, right. I can understand, why you think he's a sound guy and things like that. And
Yeah, but you put it there, didn't you,
can
Ryan?
be.
I did. He gave me 20 quid the other
Can
week.
be. But for me, he's far too gone. That guy's
He
knocking
drinks a
on
lot.
a bit now, and
Yeah, he
he's
does. Drink.
grown up by now. But yeah, I don't think you're listening, Steve-O, but if you are, I don't give a fuck, mate. You can come on here anytime you want, argue your point with me. But I've seen, heard, experienced what you've been about firsthand. So, and I've never mentioned you since that night I nailed you. You did go missing off YouTube after that, and I don't blame you for doing that, mate, because I would too. So, and then I expect you not to fuck up again, to be honest, and
You should never say anything about anybody's
find
kids.
that nice spot within you, Just being honest and truthful. That's all I'm being. So.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for filling us in. I had no idea about all that, Dino. It's just good information to know, thanks for letting us know about all
It's
that.
a shame he spoils it for himself. That's the thing with Steve-O. It's like it's one of them. It's like disappointing because, like with some people, you think, yeah, straight away, forget it. But with some people, you think, yeah, and then you think, oh shit, they've let me down, and it's like, oh, hang on, he's back up again, and yeah, oh shit, he's let me down again. And it becomes that kind of cycle where you think, hang on a minute, he's going to let me down again at some point in the near future. So I don't know where I'm standing at the minute. So I'm going to be more wary of that. So, and things like that. I didn't want it to get like that with Steve-O. So yeah, definitely underneath, there's a good soul in there. There is a very wise man in there, actually. He just doesn't use it. Doesn't use his wisdom. He's got it, doesn't use it. He'd rather be a fucking idiot and act the prick and get beat up off teenagers because he's probably gobbed off at them. But yeah, sorry, Ray. I mean, yeah.
Hey, it's all right. At least you're being honest.
And I'm not, obviously, just because, it's like, oh my, I'll never think, Ryan, I will never think anything different to you, mate, no matter, who you like on YouTube or, what you decide to do, mate. I know you're there for me, and that's all that matters to me. So
I'll always be there, Dino. I won't go anywhere.
No, cheers, mate, and I'll never judge you on anything.
I just watch his videos, and I think some of them are absolutely crazy. Like his dog, his dog's mad. He's got a dog called Havana and Soldier, and they're absolutely they're trained to hell. Like he'll say plats, and it'll go flat on the floor. It's crazy. It's absolutely mental. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I know he likes his dogs, and he's quite good with his dogs.
One thing
I know about that. You know,
I don't like that he does with his dogs, which I've seen on videos, is
It's trained.
whether
well trained.
it's not that he said on numerous occasions, I just give them the orders and they will attack you, or they will kill you, or they will do this. And I think those dogs are innocent because there is dogs, and if anything happened and they did attack someone, they are going to get put down.
Yeah, they will.
Destroyed.
I agree
And
with you.
it is his fault, and they are loyal animals. Like, if you'd have seen me talking on the other live, I absolutely adore my animals, and that's, to me, it's heart wrenching to use an animal.
Gypsy, is that you, mate? Give us the piece. Nice one, mate. I'm going to bring Gypsy Dave on. Not been on for a while, but this guy's so lovable. Guys, please welcome Gypsy on.
There you go. Hello, Gypsy.
How you doing, everyone? You all right?
Sir? How you doing?
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Hello,
How's
Gypsy.
everybody
Welcome.
doing? You well?
Yeah, all good here, mate. Hope you are too. Good, really nice to see you. Really
Yeah,
nice to see you.
I haven't seen you in a while, Dino.
No. Well, this is it. It's such a big place.
Yeah, I know.
But no. Hey, cheers for coming on, mate. Yeah. We're
Oh,
just
thank you.
talking
Thank
about
you.
that.
But I just want to say evening to everyone in chat and everyone on the panel. Good to meet you all.
Good evening.
I just want to share a quick experience with you, Dino, right? That really unsettles me, and it's to do with NHS England.
Oh,
And I had a phone call the other day from my local doctor's surgery, and they said, we need information from you. And I said, oh, why is that? And they said, well, NHS England is updating, right, their systems. I don't know if Lottie works for the NHS, but I saw her reacting there.
No, I'm looking at Ryan's cat.
Sorry. I wonder what she was doing then. And
Sorry, I
said,
just heard a cat meow.
no, that's all right. I love cats. And
come on.
I wondered what it was. So I said, well, what is it you need? And they said, what's your country of birth? And I know I'll probably serve you up a kebab on a Friday and Saturday night, but I'm not one of those people. So I said, why is that? And they said, well, NHS England are updating their systems. And I said, so what you're telling me then, they've lost my information. My date of birth they haven't got, and my country of birth. So I said, well, I'm refusing to give you that information because when you're born, right, anyone who's born in the UK, I know it's been segmented now. You have NHS Wales, England, Scotland, Northern Ireland. But back in the day when we were born, Dino, because we're a similar age, probably Chubby as well, the other two panelists look quite young.
Yeah. I'm 44.
You're actually issued with an NHS number. So because I refused to give the surgery that bit of information, they stressed to me that if I don't give them that information, NHS England will advise them to strike me off the register.
You can't do that, can they?
Well, I argued that point, right? And I said to them that you cannot do that because legally and morally it's wrong. But they're telling me that it isn't them, it's NHS England. They're advising them to get information because they've got to make hundreds of phone calls because obviously they've screwed up when they've updated the system and they've lost people's information. So your local surgery is going to phone you and say, oh, by the way, Mr. Joe Bloggs, we've got no information. Can we have this, that, and the other? And you're like, no. Oh, well, NHS England are going to advise us to strike you off the register. So I'm going to make a complaint now to the regulatory body who sort of like, you know, bless you, who's in charge of them.
You sure that's not a scam email? A scam?
No,
I've had a few, but I don't know.
It sounds like a
It was
scam
a
text to
it was-
me.
no, it was a telephone call, and it was their number, Chubby.
Oh well, are you sure?
Did you
Because that
say
does
that
sound like
you-
very
they
stodgy.
were asking for your NHS number?
I would ring
No,
them.
no, no. I
honestly.
explained to them when you're born, you're actually issued with an NHS number, the same
I was
as
going
when
to
you
say
start.
they'd have it if.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they've got that. They've got that. But what it
Yeah.
is, it's like when you start work, you're issued with a national insurance number, and that
Yeah.
number stays with you for life. A bit
Well,
like
yeah,
when
you
you're
have it
born.
before that, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you're born, you're issued with an NHS number.
I
I've
used to
got
work
one.
in
Yeah.
that sector actually.
I would
national
ring them up.
insurance and stuff.
See if it's
I
real.
did. No, I did. I phoned them back and I spoke to the manager there, and she confirmed it.
That's a bit. I don't know. Ooh.
So I've now got a right to the practice manager with my complaint. I've also got a right to a separate body that regulates them and make my complaint to them and let them take up my complaint.
Yeah, they can't just do that to you. That's not right. That's not right at all.
Is it
No.
your
No,
actual
it,
local?
it doesn't sound right. It sounds like what you've got to do there, Jips. Having
Yeah.
to write this and that sounds like you're having to do it to a private company.
Is it your doctor's surgery, your GP that you're registered with that's asking for this information?
Yeah, they're asking for the information on behalf of a directive put out by NHS England that they're
Right.
contacting all surgeries up and down the country
Right.
in the in the framework of England.
I'm
they've
going to do a
updated-
search now. Okay, I'm going to search for this now while we're talking about
Hey,
it.
no, please
So,
do. Please do.
NHS asking for.
Yeah,
NHS,
John, that's what
what's the time?
Gypsy said. You're born with that, and you and that as well. The NHS number as well.
Yeah, I've got a national insurance number. I've got an NHS number. Everything.
Yeah, so I was really taken back by it, Dino, because it angered me. It was like a mixture of emotions. I was like shocked and angered. I'm like, why would they be asking for this? So my only conclusion I came to was that when they're updated their systems, that they've lost patient information.
You've got to be careful because there's a lot of systems getting hacked as well now. It's
I've personally been to the doctors a few times over, I'm talking 15 years, let's just say, and on about 3 to 4 occasions, the whole system has been wiped or gone down and they've had to fill it in again.
Yeah.
So it does happen.
Yeah, but they've just updated
Yeah,
their
it's true.
system. So for whatever reason, I can only come to the conclusion that the information's been lost.
Wow, and it shouldn't be, should it?
no,
No.
it shouldn't.
Shouldn't be. I wonder why. Amazing. I mean, the NHS, to be honest with you, it's been on its way out for quite a while, really. I was in hospital last October. Something happened. Nothing too major. And believe it or not, it were that full. I mean, every corridor were just full with people.
Yeah, beds and
It was an
stuff.
horrible sight. And I'm thinking, hang on, this is Great Britain. This is,
It's,
I mean, look at it.
it's not the same, is it?
With the health service, we are the pioneers. We are look at what we've done. You know, the world followed on from it, type of thing, if you like. With
Do
their
you
own
know my
rules.
take on it, Dino? My own conspiracy theory is this: they're deliberately stripping it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, privatisation now. When you look at, I mean, even myself has thought about it. Like, I've no money, but what I'm saying is, I've thought about if I had the money. Do you know what? I'd go and get help from. I'd go and pay for that.
Yeah.
And that's the way they've got
I've
even
thought the
someone
same.
like me who's got no money. Imagine them people who've got the money to do it. They wouldn't fucking give the NHS a second glance these days.
Yeah.
They can go and get sorted out far quicker, far better, far easier than the NHS can cope with anything these days. They've still got people in corridors.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't
do you know
find
what I
anything
mean?
on that search.
It's third world stuff. It's, you know, you're talking about a wealthy country. It doesn't add up. It's what's going on. There's something going on, you know, and they are trying to strip resources and, you know, cut certain sections of society out and things like that. People who can't afford things, in other words, you know, to pay for treatment or dental treatment or whatever. You know, they're just left there to bloody rot.
This is why they're going on strike.
He died before he died. He fell on the floor and broke his fucking hip. And he was there for 4 hours
Jesus.
before an ambulance came. 4 hours. And the ambulance station is like 2 miles away from where
Do
he
you know,
lives.
there's a video on my channel, right? This man, well, his wife took ill. She was really ill. She had underlying health conditions. It's on my channel. Underlying health conditions. He rang the ambulance at 6 o'clock. 24 hours later, they came. His wife died 3 days later in hospital, dead. And that's the NHS for you. That's ambulance service. It's not good, eh? It's not good. It's on my channel.
Remember the slogan?
Not
Protect
good
the
at all.
NHS.
Yeah,
and
protect
don't forget,
themselves.
they're on strike, or they've been on strike, or they're going on strike again, or whatever. You know, for more money. You know, we're same old story. You know, we're overworked, we're underpaid, we're overstressed, and things like that. Well, yeah, it's what comes with a fucking job. You want to sign up for a job like that? You know you're going to get stressed. You're going to get overworked. You know. The pressure's on in that job. Fucking, if you can't handle it, get out.
It shouldn't be about money, really, should it? You know, it should be looking after your own people and you know, not money. It's all money now. It's money, money, money. It's stupid.
Yeah, it is. And the reason they've all gone on strike at this point now is because we all know there's a possible recession coming up. April's not arrived yet, where everything else will start going up again. They've already put the cost of living up. April's not arrived yet, so it's going to go up even further this year.
Crazy.
Into this year.
Can't afford it now.
I think people are in panic stations, and this is why they're asking for a rise. And some of them, you know, they're already on not bad money compared to other people.
Are we on about nurses?
Nurses, ambulance, police, all that shit. All that.
Nurse-wise.
I think this could be Burr Britain. I hope it is anyway.
What about nurses, Lottie?
Pardon?
What
Nigger.
about nurses?
Nigger.
Hey,
Nigger.
racist.
Nigger. Hockey. Nigger.
Well done. You've lost a few words.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Idiot.
You do
Oh,
get
nigger.
Chubby.
Yeah.
Chubby.
Yo.
The reason why you won't find anything about it because they're not going to publicly broadcast on their website that they've screwed up or they're asking people for information or they're stipulating that if people don't give information, then they're going to strike them off. They're not going to do that.
What I normally find is like chat groups that are discussing it, because if it's happened to you, it'll happen to hundreds of others, and there's always something somewhere. Well, I couldn't find anything. All I found was the app. It was app this, the NHS app that. That was it.
That's all we get, innit?
I'm pretty good at searching.
Well, it's very real. That's me. It's very real because it happened to me.
Yeah. Strange.
Shocking, absolutely shocking. It's not what like Gypsy said before. I mean, we're similar age, yeah. I mean, okay, and it was a lot different back then. You were guaranteed A&E and all that. It weren't even called that then. It was called casualty.
Yeah.
And you went in and you could guarantee you were seen to within an hour. You know. And what I saw last October was it looked apocalyptic. It really did.
Yeah. Do you
And
remember
then
the show
seeing all these
Casualty?
people coming round, the tea women coming, cup of tea, and think all these people in the corridor like that. Some of them are on chairs, some of them are in beds lined up, some of them are sat on the fucking floor. You know,
I was in hospital.
Great Britain, NHS.
I was in there a couple of years ago in hospital, and all I wanted was a drink of water. So they put me in this back room with no signal. My phone didn't work, and I kept saying to them, "I need a drink of water. I need a drink." And they didn't bring us one for 4 hours.
No
I was
good,
totally neglected. You know.
Yeah, I've been through the same thing, Chubbs. I asked for some water. Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll go and get you some.
Yeah, they don't come back. Yeah.
Completely ignore you, like, you know.
I actually
they
had
shouldn't be in that job.
Yeah, I had asthma.
Doing that.
I had bad asthma, right? So I was on oxygen. I had to take the oxygen thing off, and then actually walk out. And I was just walking around like a crazy mental patient. And this woman was like, "Can I help you?" I was like, "Yeah, I need water." And then I got some. You know, it wasn't until I did that I actually brought me some water, and I couldn't believe it. You know, I was like, "God." And then when
I was in the
go
hospital.
water, it was a nightmare. Yeah, it was toxic atmosphere with the nurses. When one nurse left, the other two would talk about her, and then when the other one left, they would talk about her. It was so toxic. I saw racist stuff going on as well, and I saw bullying amongst the nurses. To the black, there was a black nurse, and the two white ones were actually racially bullying her in front of me when I was lying in a hospital bed. And I was like, I'm definitely making a complaint about this. Like, so nothing happened. I made the complaint, nothing happened. And I've heard that it's toxic in the hospitals at the minute for the nurses, which is not surprising really.
See, well, there's been a massive foreign influx as well, Chubby, in our service. I even brought it up on a live one night, and it involved my dad. And there was a nurse, and she was kind of, communication-wise, it was kind of hard to understand what she was saying. You know, the English wasn't brilliant, shall I say. And she was in charge, and she asked me to sign a sheet, test and track and trace. That was it. Track and trace. And I said, I refused. I said, I'm not signing it. You must. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. No, I don't have to. No, I do not have to by any law or anything like that. I don't have to sign that at all. Yeah, but what if you can't? My dad's there in the bed, you know, he's dying. And she turned around to my dad and said, well, if you catch anything when you go home, you know where it's come from.
Right.
Looked at me in that way, like that.
Yeah.
This person's been in the country for about 12 months. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not having that. No.
Did you get asked to wear a mask? I refused. They actually said they were going to refuse us treatment.
Yeah, I've never wore a mask. Not once.
I says fine. I says, well, I'll just go home because I'm not wearing a mask. I'm here for respiratory issues. You're not going to put a mask
sick
on.
of people telling you what to do. That's what I'm sick of.
You've got asthma as well, Chubby. You're exempt from masks. You don't need to wear a mask if you've got asthma.
I told them that. No, you still need to wear one.
No,
and, the actual director of the guy came down, the director, and he says, why won't you wear a mask? Because I've got respiratory issues. And he says, well, you'll need to do a COVID test. And I says, no, I'm not doing one. And in the end, I says, look, I'll cough on it from a distance, but no way I'm sticking cutting blood up my nose or down my throat. And I says, look, if I can't do that, then I'll just go. And he says, all right, then just cough on it. So I coughed on this swab from a distance. They let me on the ward, so it must have been.
Chubby,
we all know that's bollocks anyway. Yeah.
Chubby, if you ever got a complaint, to make about the NHS, go on the NHS website, type in ICB, right? That's the Integrated Care Board, and then you go to your regions. So you scroll up, you go to your regions. There's different regions for different parts of England, and that will give you all the information you need for your local ICB. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, just pull it back a bit, Japes. Just pull it back slightly from the screen. Yeah,
That's okay. I'll be able to look that up easily. It's on
sound.
UK.
Sound. Find your local integrated care board, guys. ICB.
Right.
But have you noticed, like, when you look
Thanks
at the
for that,
NHS
Jet.
stuff online, all you find is like the colours of the Ukraine flag. If you put your phone further down, you'll see blue and yellow. It's all over the NHS website. The blue and yellow Ukraine flag. But that's another. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so that's the kind of stuff I look for. Signs and
Hey, there's
stuff.
no wrong with that. No wrong with being one of them. One of them. You're one of them, eh?
I'm a big one, yeah.
I want to. Can I just go back? I'm going to nip off for a minute, guys. I need to go to the loo, but I just want to say, I just want to go back and thank everyone who's come in while we've been talking, and I've not said hello to you, but can I just say hello to everyone who's come in since us guys have been talking, and it's been absolutely brilliant, guys. So thanks very much for all your comments. Superb new names as well. Love seeing it. Great stuff, and it's been fantastic to have Gypsy back on again. Not seen him for a while, but
Good to see you.
very nice.
Please like the stream if you've enjoyed the content.
Yeah, like
It
always
helps.
help.
It helps the channel grow.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. I just love the fact that I always get different people on. There's nobody who comes on who's like, a massive YouTuber or anything like that. And I'd just rather have real guys on, you know what I mean? Come on for a chat, don't brag about the channel and things like that. And
This is what diplomacy
you
looks
know what I
like.
mean?
Get the ladies. Don't forget the ladies.
Of course, and
I feel like probably a lot of-
Shirley, I can't believe it. I'm still in awe, really. But I am. It's amazing for me. It really is. You see these people in the chat, and you kind of, you know how we all do. You kind of try and get an image in your head of what this person might look like and things like that. And we do, and things like that. And Shirley come on. It took me a fucking hour to realise it was Charlotte Fairclough Boyle, the one who I always, have a laugh and take the piss and things like that out of and things like that. And she's absolutely top class. Can't believe it. So yeah, we do need more ladies on here. And someone put a comment up a few weeks ago. We need more ladies on your live, Dino. Well, maybe not, but we got Shirley on. There's a lady for you.
I'm a start. I've made a start.
I'm just conscious that you're not speaking as much because maybe we're talking over you. I'd like to see you in the
But
chat.
me?
I think, that's what I think about this channel.
I've just been listening to everything.
Yeah. Listen away.
No, I've just been listening. I was talking before when there was only 3 of us on, but since now there's 5, I've just been scrolling and listening, to be fair. But yeah, don't worry. If I have a point to say, I will say it. If I disagree, I will say. If I agree, I will say.
We can tell. We can tell. Yeah.
It's one of the best things about Dino's lives that everyone has a chance to speak. Don't they? Someone just.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes you have to like.
I'm just content. Oh yeah, no. Like I did that before. I put my hand up as if I was in school. Like, can I have a say, please? But yeah, no, I'm just content listening at the minute.
John, not even a kilt. I think you'd suit a kilt. I reckon, John. But not being a fusilier. Right. Okay.
I'm gonna have to love you and leave you because my fiance is going crazy. She wants to watch this program.
Oh, she's going crazy watching this. Right. No.
She's in my ear. She said, "I want to watch the Last of Us."
Is she there? Right.
Oh,
is
yes,
she there
The
with
Last
you
of
now?
Us.
I'll go and get her.
Is she with you?
Come here, Holly.
Why?
Come and say hello, Holly.
Come here.
Why?
Come
Come
and
and
say
say
hello.
hello to the world. Come on.
Come and say hello.
I'm not going to camera.
Do you want you to say hello? Come and say hello.
Can I rip your balls off instead?
Don't say stuff like that. Come and say hello, man.
Don't be shy.
I can't go in there because it's too loud. This, come and say hello, please.
Holly, come on. Get your ass on here right now and say hello.
Right,
Say hello.
right,
Yeah?
right. Can I give you a bit of advice, bro?
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life.
That's it. I've always heard that. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of bullshit because I'm never fucking happy.
Well, I know this. I'm telling you. Eh?
That sounds like you need to step up, right? You need to step
Yeah.
up, bro.
I try.
No, you don't. You never
Yeah.
try.
Say hello
There
to
she
Dino.
is.
Bless you.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello,
Hey.
Holly. How you doing?
Hello.
Can I go pee now?
Yes.
Thank you.
You can't keep them happy, man. It's hard, like,
Oh,
it's
dear.
hard. Women are very hard to please, I tell you, they're very hard to please.
We're not all like that.
They are, but yeah, they are.
I don't think they're all like that, right?
I don't
No.
know.
I was a miserable babe. Miserable, hot, being 24/7. That's not a baby. That's
That
all.
were really nice, that though. Ollie, thank you.
Holly Dino said thank you
For what?
for coming on and saying hello.
In that.
Saying hello. What do you mean for what?
For what?
Don't.
Holly's a nice name,
For
isn't
what?
it?
Hey, there's no
Yeah.
miserable people on here. Stop being miserable, okay?
There's no, stop being miserable.
Tired.
I know you're tired.
I
We're
can
going to
tell
watch
you
that
her. I can
program.
tell you her. Hang on a minute.
She-
Look at this guy here. There's Ray.
Dino, say no more. You're going to cause problems for Ryan when he logs
Oh,
on.
man.
Right, shit. Shut up. Dino, shut up.
She wants to watch The Last of Us.
She does, listen, she's been wanting to watch The Last of Us since 9:30.
Oh, bless her.
But I am going to go, I'm having one more cigarette and I'm going because she will kick my ass.
Yeah, man.
You got to keep the woman happy, you know, otherwise you're in shit streak.
No, give me another baby and I will be happy.
You don't need no more babies.
Well, more importantly, Ryan, you'll be on the sofa tonight, bro.
I will, and I don't want to be on the sofa. I've been there, I was there for 3 years, 6 years, and I'm not doing that again.
Ryan, nothing there. Hey, 18 years on this little baby right here where I'm sat.
But it's all right on the sofa, but I'd rather be with Ollie.
Yeah, well, I didn't kick you on the sofa.
I'll never get anyone.
On your own.
Don't think.
Of course you will, Dino.
Oh, I
You
don't
will.
know about that. Mate.
You will, Dino.
Do you know what, Dino? I thought that 8.5 years ago when I met Holly, I thought I'll never find anybody, and I found Holly, and I wasn't expecting it.
No, fair play. But yeah.
You'll find
Okay.
somebody.
I'll
just
wait for
say,
the surprise. You know.
Can I just say, Dino, Chubby Rain is free.
Not my type. Not my
Ian,
type.
He's got
No.
nice hair. I like his hair, but
I like his hair
I'm
as
not
well.
that way inclined.
Like he's yeah. The thing is, you've got to be better looking than me. So Chubby's got no chance.
Cool down.
Today's date, 22nd January.
Got a few men who watch you on here fancy you from. I've got loads of women who fancy me on here apparently, but I don't get one chance or advance or whatever. So anyway, it's still nice, you know. I do get emails as well, but it's there's nothing forthcoming, so just leave it at friendly chat, I suppose.
You've got to take your chances, Dino. You know, you have to leap of faith.
I know.
I know. If you like someone, tell them.
High risk, high reward, eh?
There's a lot of people, but yeah. Anyway, you never know.
High risk, high reward. That's how I think.
And
I
if you
don't know
don't
what I
ask,
have
you'll never know.
Be like the
I just
Fonzie.
don't know what I have to do at all.
You
Honestly.
can also get a slap in the face. I've had that a few times. Jesus, it doesn't half hurt.
Well,
I said to somebody one day in a pub before I met Ollie, I said, you should be a parking ticket. She said, why? I said, you got fine written all over you. She slapped me right across the face, told me to sit down. Won't do that again.
Yeah. Try and be more subtle than that.
Just straightforward, man. Your legs must be tired. Why? You've been walking through my mind all night, and you get slapped. Well, you've got to look after, you know, like speak to them, like, and if you like somebody, try and talk to them.
yeah, James, I don't know about that. I'm not into all that. I'd just rather meet someone in a natural situation. That's the way I'd like it to happen. Just because I am shy, but I cannot be. You know.
Yeah. Do you know what I do, Dino? It works this every time. Right? What I do is I pamper myself. I get really dressed up, cut me nose hair, cut me hair, and I get dressed up in a smart suit. And as soon as I get a compliment, and I go, "Well, thank you," and I also like you as well. I'm free and single as well. If you like us that much. You know,
I can't do it that way. I don't know
make
what
the
it is.
effort. Yeah.
Dino's shy.
In
He'll
that
find
way
someone.
with women, I suppose. I don't know. I'm
He'll
not
find someone.
anymore. But anyway, see what happens. You never know, I suppose.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, just wait for a compliment. Try and get a compliment, right? And then when you do, there's your chance.
I get loads on
Yeah.
YouTube. I get
There
loads
you
of
go.
compliments, things like that.
Growers from blokes.
Not in
though,
real
aren't
life.
they? Well, this is real life. You know?
I know. Well, do you know what? I'll take it at this. You know,
I mean, I bet a
your
billion
guys'
people.
company is
cold,
enough for me. There's enough love going on right now.
Mhm.
So
I did say a billion, but I would say I bet there's a million couples that I've actually met like on internet and married and what have you.
yeah.
It is a possibility. Yeah. Might not always need to be a dating site. Sometimes you just might come across someone who pays you a compliment, and then you say, "Well, I'll definitely take that compliment." Hello, Akash is in the house.
Is Akash here?
Yeah.
Oi. How are you doing, Ark? Where have you been?
Yeah, and that's a good subject to discuss. Actually, you know, how to meet your future partner, techniques you can use,
Good
doing it
discussion.
right, doing it wrong. It's like you say, if you do it wrong, you get a slap in the face.
Yeah, like me.
You learn.
Ryan's on Amber Alert tonight. Right, I'm going to leave you to it for a minute. Hopefully, I'm hoping might want to come on. Actually, I know it's 11:30, guys. I'll probably do another hour. I reckon something like that. But you never know; it could go on longer. So I'll put the link in. Paul Yeoman's still in there. Anyone who's come in, really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for your company. It's really good. Thanks very much indeed. No trouble at all.
You're welcome.
You are absolutely superb. What an example you guys play when it comes to YouTube live streams.
Yeah, we're role models.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. What an example, you know. Right, just give me a minute or two because I'm hoping this is Biker. Then I can find out if he's okay and that. So I'll leave you to it. I'll see you in a minute.
Look at this monster. She stole my seat, look. She stole my seat. I can't sit down, Trouble. You won't let me sit down, look. Look at this cat. I'll put the light on, you'll be able to see her better. Trouble. Hello.
Is she kitten? Is she a kitten?
Listen, she's not grew any bigger than that. We've had her since she was 6 weeks old. She's now
No, 8 weeks.
8 weeks old. She's now how old? 6-year-old, and she will not grow any bigger. She will not grow bigger.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, she is gorgeous.
She's 6 years old. She's called Trouble because she's a little troublemaker, and she won't grow any bigger.
That is
That's
so
a
cute.
that's a fully grown.
Right. Do you want to see? Do you want to see our Tilly? Tilly's right behind me.
Yeah. Let's switch my camera back around.
You looking?
There we go.
So we got Tilly when she was 1. Tilly's now 5.5.
That's a big cat. Is that a big one?
She's. Do you know what? She's actually not that big, but she looks it on here. She's like a little baby. She just lets me scoop her.
I don't know what kind of cat mine is, but we reckon she's a tuxedo. Is it a tuxedo cat, Ollie? Tuxedo, but she's very small for her age. Like it's nuts.
She might have been the runt.
Yeah, she probably was the runt of the litter. Yeah. Like when
Well,
we paid 20 quid for her, and when we paid £20 for the cat. 20 quid, not bad for a cat. And when she came here, the lady said,
Tilly,
she hasn't got any fleas, and she's full of fleas. 2 years to get rid of the bloody fleas.
Tilly was free.
Oh,
Tilly just turned up one day, so
no.
yeah, we took her in.
I didn't really like
And
cats till I met Holly.
Do you know what?
They're all right.
I never had a cat, and then suddenly she turned up at my front door, and I was like, "Oh!" Opened the front door, she toddled in, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just get me some chicken or whatever." And the next thing, I've gone out and bought a bed and a litter tray and everything else. So. Well, yeah, I'm
Lovely.
definitely a cat
Lovely.
person now.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dog's
What dog have you got?
Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Lovely dog. She's very, very calm, very, very polite. She doesn't harm anybody. Look.
Most staffies are, to be fair. Oh, she's white and black.
Black and white.
What's her name?
Angel. Angel.
Oh,
Good.
she's like, don't wake me up.
She's got her own bed. She's got a better bed than me. She's got I've given her a quilt.
Every
Which is
animal
the normal
has a better
bed.
bed than you. Folded
Yeah, it's
over,
true.
yeah. How old is she?
She is 12 years and 3 months now. I'll tell you a little
she's
story about
12.
Angel. Yeah, she's 12-year-old, but she's a good age because my granda had a dog and it was 18-year-old when it died. Now, the other month, my dog took really ill just before Christmas. She was bleeding like heavily, like really, really bleeding. And I didn't know what was going on. I left her for 2 days. She wasn't eating no food. I rang the vets. You better bring her in.
Don't tell me
I got a
she's
bill. No, I got a bill, £830 bill, 830 quid. I had to cut a uterus out. They took 2 teeth out and something else in her belly, so she
Spayed
can't have babies. She can't have babies anymore. But I was told she was already spayed, but she got an infection in
I
her
was going to say,
inside her.
yeah, 12 for a spay is very old. To be fair, £800 for an emergency spay and teeth removal over here for a dog is not that bad. I have currently just spent nearly £2,000 on my 2 rabbits. One has
worth it.
had a spay, a rabbit. She's that big. She's a lion head, Dusty. She's had just had a spay, and Hazel the Lop. She's had seizures. She's had blood tests and everything. Dino, bugger off. She had blood
Lovely
tests
Dino.
and everything. She had a she had a seizure the other night on the live, and I have run off and pick her up and check her over. I'm supposed to give her some diazepam, but couldn't do it on my own. Anyway, she's got another week and a half of her meds, and if I don't know if I'm gonna have to put her down or not, but I'm just gonna have to see how it goes.
Oh, God.
She's only 2.
I didn't mean to.
That's a young cat, isn't it? 2 years old. What was she doing at such a young age? At your
No,
dog?
she's a rabbit.
Rabbit.
What happened there?
She's a rabbit.
How-
Hazel's a
A
rabbit.
Rabbits. Oh, I see.
Hazel is a rabbit, yeah.
But how did
I've
the
got
cat end
cats,
up at your door?
Dogs and rabbits.
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
The one that
The
you
one
said
you showed
had turned
me.
up at your door. We need to know that story.
Tilly,
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was in my old house, and next door had a baby, and she had it was a newborn. It was crying, and she was impersonating this newborn crying. So we didn't know if it was a cat or the baby crying. Anyway, I looked outside, and this tiny cat, she was only a kitten at the time, just emerged out of a bush. I was like, what the hell? So I opened my door, and I was like, oh, I'll just let her in. I had a ball of yarn because I was knitting at the time, so I just thought I'll let her play with it. Then I started giving her food, and then I just thought, I can't live without this cat, can I? Cried my eyes out when I had to go to work. And my husband came back and went, you're not having it. And I was like, I think you'll find I am. Anyway, week after, she was chipped and living with us, so.
Yeah, don't argue with a lady. You won't get.
And then we've got our other cat as well. I took her off a colleague of mine. She wasn't very nice to her, actually. She locked her in a room. Only fed her like once every few days. She wasn't nice to her.
Yeah, there's still a bit of feedback coming from somewhere, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, there is. It'll be Ryan again. What's he
It'll
doing?
be me.
It's the same sound as before, so yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
It's settings change your audio to your headset. That's what I have to do as well. Yeah, it's sorted
That's it.
now.
I think we're sorted. Yeah,
Is that it?
no worries. All if when you've heard your coach, yeah, I know that. Where's Cash gone? Where have you gone?
Right.
Anyone who's thanks guys for coming in, really appreciate it.
I'm gonna go
Thank
because I'm getting in the.
Yeah. She wants
it's
to watch
getting
The
there.
Last of Us.
Oh, you're getting in trouble.
I'm-
You was about to say,
I'm gonna have to go. I'll be in trouble if I don't go off now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll go on the chat.
Don't worry.
I'll keep an eye on the chat.
Right, thanks so much, mate. Absolute legend.
No worries, Dino.
Don't
Take
keep
care,
an eye
yeah.
on the chat.
Thank you.
Watch the film.
Take
Watch
care.
the series with that. Yeah.
You too, mate.
Take care,
See you,
guys.
Ryan.
Bye bye.
Ryan. Nice to meet
Bye-bye.
you. Again.
Bye-bye.
Again.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
See
Bye,
you.
mate.
Ta-da. Ta-da.
Yeah, Lottie.
Massive
So
respect, man.
Lottie, someone put in the chat. What if that was someone else's cat who came to your door, and once you fed a chicken, it kept coming back? Any thoughts
She
on
was microchipped, so I took her to the vet, and I asked for the vet to check the microchip, and she was microchipped, and they contacted the person who she was microchipped for. She was registered as a pug. A pug
that? Dog,
in
yeah.
Herefordshire. Yeah. So basically, there must have been like a thingy of the number, some mess up of the number. So she was put on all lost and found groups, the vet groups, and the Facebook groups, and
That's
said,
all you need
"This
to
is
say.
the cat. This is
There
where
you
she's
go.
found.
Yeah.
This is what she looked like." So I'm not a cat stealer. I did
Yeah.
say I cried my eyes out that day, and I said, "Do you know what? I made a proper attachment to her, and I said I am going to be really heartbroken. But at the end of the day, if she's someone else's cat, she's someone else's cat." 2 weeks later, no one come forward. So
Yeah, that's the way it works.
five years after, she's with us and she's happy. So I'm not the type to steal someone else's cat. But, yeah.
Oh, I know that. That's why I wanted to bring it
There's
up. 'Cause
happy,
someone
there's
put in
happy
chat,
endings.
what if it was
to-
someone else?
to
Yeah.
them. Yeah, that's the best thing in microchips. I was expecting when they said for her to have a microchip checked to have the number on and say yes, it's me cat and I live in whatever. But yeah, it turns out she's registered as a pug. I thought, oh great, only me could have a cat pug. But yeah,
I'd have called her Pug. That'd have been her name, but
yeah.
you call it.
Do you know what? I
Tilly
think I
instead.
read first her actual name is Mittens because I said it once and her ears went like that and she looked straight at me and I thought, oh, that was. I think that might have been your real name.
Yeah, maybe it's the cat ate a pug. That's a good one. That's the
Maybe.
guff there.
Yeah, Ryan, massive respect, mate. Much love as well. Thanks very much indeed. Thanks for all your goodbyes to Ray, guys. Brilliant stuff. Carol, I know you've come in there. Carol, how you doing? Carol, mate, come on. That, about the comment and things. It's up to you. Do you want to come on? I don't hold nothing against you, mate, but you was wrong on that. It surprised me, you know. Been a great supporter, but yeah. Anyway, you know, no grudges held.
Yeah, Carl has a cat hanging around their estate and it's hungry. The thing is, if you feed it, more, it'll keep coming back to you, you know. But you don't want to leave it. You're in two minds, because if you don't feed it, then you think you're not helping it. And maybe it's I don't know. I'd love to work with animals myself. I found the local kennels up, and I said I'll volunteer for free.
And that's
You
that's
know,
another
and
thing as well, you know.
everyone wants to volunteer.
What's
You're at
that,
the bottom
Jim?
of the list.
Well, the law's an arse in our country, right? Because if you run over a dog, you have to stop. But if you run over a cat, you don't.
Yes, I've heard that before.
Mm.
Yeah, that seems a bit.
Is it in the highway code, that? Is that where I read it, in the highway code?
Possibly. I mean, I had a tabby years ago, and it got run over, and yeah, had to put it down.
Oh. Cats have 9 lives. No, I don't think they do.
Some do.
It's terrible. Right. Sorry, I'm just going
I think
through.
I did also hear that if a cat drops from a height and say it slipped off the top of a tall fence, it will always land on its feet.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe that's where the
Owls
cats have
wouldn't.
9 lives come from. Yeah, I wouldn't if I was a cat, but
Yeah, but
I've
but-
heard
No,
that. I'm not sure if it's true.
the chubby,
I went to
chubby,
the
you
stick
could
as a
apply
brick.
but you could apply that same principle when you butter a bit of bread and it falls on the floor. It always falls butter side down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Density and buoyancy, right, Akash?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Density and buoyancy, right? Whatever's heavier than the earth will fall to the ground, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Gypsy Dave and Lottie, do you know Arkash? He's a flat earther.
I know.
Yeah.
We've had
Yeah, I
this
know.
discussion.
Yeah, I know. Do you know Arkash, Lottie?
I've seen him on chat. Yeah.
Doing his flat earth.
And
stuff.
Yeah, he's a
I
good
love
guy.
it, mate.
He's a good guy, Zach.
Do you know?
like
Are you not a flat earther? Or are you sort of?
I'm kind of. I'm kind
Mixed.
of. I don't really know where we are or what it is or anything like that. But from what I've been told, a lot of it doesn't make sense. Doesn't add up. A lot of what the flat Earth thing has said doesn't make sense. Some of it does add up. So it's a bit weird. So I don't really know, to be honest with you. But for what I've been told about speeds and movements and stuff like that, I don't really get any of that, to be honest with you. Because physics simply says, you know, if something's in motion, you'll feel it. You know you're moving. You know there's
I think it
vibration.
depends to the speed to what you're going at, and if you're the one that's moving, or if the thing that you're on's moving as well.
It's still
it's like,
motion, though.
obviously-
I still think you'd feel it rather than not feel it.
Yeah,
You know,
but
and-
what you have to understand
Yeah,
is
but
when
you
you're
would-
on an
if-
aeroplane, your head's not pinned back to the seat on an aeroplane going 1,000 miles an hour, 500 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's like you sort of in
yeah,
a
but I think.
you're in
I
a
mean,
sort
how
of
fast is
capsule
the
and
Earth
it's the thing that's
spinning? Do
moving.
you actually know that? Because for,
Yeah, but
for
if-
people
2,000
to
miles
do
an
an
hour.
If we
idea,
felt it, we
they'd
wouldn't be
have
able to
know what
function.
we're talking about. So you know, to say, oh no, you know that's out of order, that's wrong, that can't. Well, what do you know about what you're sticking up for? What you already believe in?
I think
mean,
that
people,
it
when I say
takes
how
a
fast
lot.
is the Earth spinning, no, hardly anyone can tell me what science has told them because of what they believe in. So I don't get that. So how fast is
I
the
think
Earth spinning?
I
It's
think it's
unbelievably
5,000
fast,
miles an
isn't
hour.
it? It's supposed
No,
to
it's
be.
66.6
Unbelievably fast.
thousand miles an hour. 666
Whoa.
miles an hour. So that is quite
It's
fast.
supposed to be unbelievably fast.
But who told you
Yeah.
that?
Well,
Who told you
whether
that?
it's
Have you
going,
measured
it
it
doesn't matter
yourself?
how fast anything's going, it's moving and you'd feel it.
Well,
Yeah, but who
the Earth,
says it's
the
going
Earth,
that fast?
the Earth apparently in circumference is 24,000 miles, and apparently the Earth rotates at 1,000 miles an hour. That's why we have 24 hours in a day. That's what we're told.
It is the moon actually 240,000 miles away as well?
But
No
when you
idea.
think we've come this far since we've only, in recent terms, effectively, when you look at the grand scheme of things, the time scale of things, when we were originally said that the Earth moved around the sun moved around the Earth, and it was that argument, and then obviously everything else came to light, and that's what we've been told what's happened.
Yeah.
It's not actually the
Yeah.
time frame of a few hundred years is actually not that much. It's actually quite a menial little time frame, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Matrix Earth. I mean, I think we're in the Matrix light on the film.
It is a bit awkward. I mean, for me, what does it for me is how you can have something that's moving round in one direction all the time, and you can get things like aeroplanes taking off, going against the spin, if you like, which is going at, I was right in the first place, Ash, right? 66.6 thousand miles an hour, which is fucking fast, right? An aeroplane travels at 500 miles an hour. So you go into to New York from London. So you're traveling west. The Earth's spinning west to east. So it's going very fast. So in other words, all you have to do is take off, just hover about for a bit and land. But coming back, you're going to have to go really fucking fast because you're going against the spin. But yet it takes the same amount of time for the Earth to come back. What have I missed?
Oh,
No,
sorry,
nothing.
that's tickled me, that.
What have I missed?
Oh,
I've
that's
missed
tickled
something.
me.
What was funny?
No!
Yeah, I missed that as well.
That, what you just said. It just really made me laugh.
I was pouring a drink of cider. I
Just
missed
imagine
that.
this pilot absolutely trying to bomb it towards the thing because he's getting wind resistance, but the other way is dead easy. Oh. Only me that found that funny.
Charlie! I won't be coming on tonight, mate. I'm going to sleep also. I'm still your supporter, mate. No, Carol, no worries. Thanks. Just surprised, really. And but yeah, I don't think anything different of you. Just sorry, but you were wrong on but that. But yeah. No problem. James is getting it. Yeah. There's a lot of discrepancies, to be honest with you, with ball earth thing, flat earth as well. Loads of discrepancies. I don't know where we are, what we're on, what we're living on, why
It's the
we're here.
Matrix.
all-
It's the
all that, yeah.
Matrix. It's our
Just don't
Matrix.
know.
It's the Matrix. Our consciousness creates what everything that's saying. I've done the
Oh,
maths.
Just
Dino. Sorry to
Yeah.
change the subject slightly for a second.
Yes, let's
Um,
change the
There's
subject.
a channel. There was a channel I was watching the other day called The Funky Prepper, and he'd done a short 6-minute video on smart TVs. So if any of you guys have got a smart TV, when it's on standby and you've got that lovely little red light on the bottom of your screen or your frame, get your torch from your mobile phone, switch your torch on, and go up to the TV when it's off, where the red light is, and have a look, and you will find 2 camera lenses.
They're watching you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they must have caught me doing all sorts.
I think
Didn't
they've
know
caught us
that.
doing all sorts, Chubby.
1 minute, guys.
Yeah, it's copyrighted material. I hope they don't sell it.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
you?
it is, yeah.
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 Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, it's
How you doing? You all right?
There he is. There
yeah,
he is.
it's twat in the chat's back.
Well, look what he's added to show.
I've missed
Well,
you tonight. Where have you been?
I've just popped over to police abusing powers, but they won't let me on because I won't show my face.
Oh well.
Really?
Yeah. So I was gonna tear him a new arsehole, but it ain't happening.
I don't understand that.
Share it with us, rolled it up. What is it?
You what, sorry?
Share it with us. What is it?
Oh no, they just wanted to debate with me about auditing. That were all, but they won't let me on. So it's their choice, isn't it? Up to them.
So how
Well-
can they want to debate with you but not let you on the panel? That don't make sense.
I think it's because they're afraid of being pawn bombed.
All right.
Yeah, sometimes you can tell from someone's voice whether they're going to do that, and I would say you're a million miles away from porn bombing order to follow there. If you heard your voice on my channel wanting to come on, I'd be like, have a quick conversation, ask some questions, get some answers, and then let you on. It's not always necessary to show your camera. You know, people take it a little bit too far, I think, sometimes.
Dino, I'll tell you now, I've never pawn bombed anybody. It's
Well,
not
you have,
mine.
man.
It's
Yeah,
not
we can
mine.
tell. You can tell by the
Never
tone
been
of
a
your
problem
voice.
on here.
Yeah.
Never.
Tell
Been a
by the sound of your voice and just the way you speak that you're a good guy.
Yeah. It is actually biker ready, but
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yes, yeah, I know.
we got you all fooled. You know, and you're probably wondering how the fuck do you do it? We just do it. We're not going to tell you how we do it. But
Well, I wish I knew. I wish I knew I'd had half of his pension where we're going on about overnight.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Right? Do you want to say what you wanted to say on who was it? Police abusing powers.
Oh no, it's they wanted me to go on, but they'll only let me on if I show my face. But
So they wanted you to go on, but they didn't let you go on.
yeah,
Sounds like they just wanted to see your face.
Brilliant.
yeah.
Couldn't imagine myself saying something like that, actually. But there you go.
So what's been going on
You
then?
can say it on here, mate. Whatever you wanted to say on there, just if you want to say it on here.
Oh no, we've
Bring it
had this debate before, Dino, about auditing. No point going over old ground, is there, on this channel?
Right.
I want to see someone audit a water company and ask them if they put fluoride in the water. It needs to be done.
Yeah, but Chubby, there's an easy way of doing that. You could actually get a testing kit,
Mm-hmm.
and you could test the water for yourself.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a case of what Chubby means is he's going up there and just like testing them out and seeing how arrogant they may be and just.
Well, just saying. Do you think there's
Yeah.
fluoride?
I
in?
get
You know, what do
that.
you think?
I get that. I get
Oh,
that.
I get what he's saying, but isn't it best to do your own test or get an independent test done? Then when you've got it printed out, then present that with him with the very question he wants to ask.
Yeah, that's great. That would be a great audit, wouldn't it? What do you think about fluoride, Lottie, in the water? Do you think there's fluoride in the water? Sodium fluoride's rat poison, by the way.
Drinking in water, as in tap water.
Yeah, tap water.
I think there's a lot of crap in tap water, to be fair.
Yeah.
A lot of
What
stuff
about
that's
fluoride?
to be honest, along with a lot of things, I think there's minimal and heavy amounts of things that we shouldn't be having. It's overly chlorinated. There's a lot of poison stuff in there. I'm not saying like as a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory point of view. I just mean from a health point of view, it's not good for us. If possible, I would try and buy bottled water. I always do for me and for the baby and for household.
Right.
Anyone really.
Bottled
full of
water,
crap.
I wouldn't trust.
There is some
trust that at all.
Some
To be
bottled
honest.
water.
You wouldn't
is
trust bottled
bad, some is good.
water.
No, I
Why
wouldn't
is
trust
that?
it. No. Well,
Why?
I've seen I've seen a couple of videos, but I have a sterilizer, and it just get rid of all the heavy metals what come out.
Oh, you mean a water filter?
Set phase
Well,
is
yeah.
just done.
Yeah,
A filter jug?
yeah.
Yeah, we've got
I
a
use
filter
that.
jug. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
use
we
one
don't
of
get.
them, and there is a massive difference. I can tell.
Yeah, there's different filters you can get from, like, you've got your Brita ones, you've got your charcoal filters and stuff. When I'm getting bottled water, I don't get cheap water as in like supermarket own brand cheap water, because it's effectively can be tap water or even worse. Like I remember trying one from Aldi, it was gritty. It's got to be proper spring water, or like Buxton or Evian or Highland Spring. So something that's actually like reputable.
Can I just answer
But yeah,
a comment in
Of course you can.
the chat, Dana, if that's all right?
Of course, yeah, sure.
So someone's put Barking Mad 8. AF, you sent in P picture and you're doxing audit names on your Facebook page. One, I've never sent anybody any pictures. I don't have a clue what you're on about. Two, I don't have a Facebook page. And the page you're on about is called Audit HQ, and I've got nothing to do with that. And doxing, sorry to break it to you, but doxing doesn't apply in UK. It's only an American thing.
All right, Nick.
And those names on that page are in the public domain. So that answers all your questions.
There you go.
Right. There's your answer.
Who asked you that?
Barking Mad
Right.
8.
Sent in P picture you doxing audits names on your Facebook page. That one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we moved on already. Nick, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, Nick. Much love. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All bottled water is microplastic. Yeah, there was there's been a few people who've done tests, different types of bottled water, tap water straight from the tap, and filtered water. And the winner was the filtered water. He put these electrodes, and he did choose Evian. He used Smart Water, that one.
Smart water is really bad for your teeth. Apparently, it's got I don't know if it's alkaline and acid. Someone might correct me, but one really erodes your teeth.
Avoid anything called
Yeah.
smart. That's what the conspiracy theorists say.
Probably, yeah.
It's in bottles and shit like that, and he put these little electrode things in it, and it turned the water a murky orange brown
Orangey brown.
colour.
Yeah,
And
I'll say that.
the
Did you put
filtered
that
water
video?
were clear.
Yeah.
The tap water went strange, and things like that. So the clearest water that he experimented with was the ones you just simply buy.
Home filtered water.
filtered thing for, and that's it. Gets rid of all the heavy metals and things like that. Bottled
I think we'll
water.
have to do
You,
that.
you just believe it's come from a spring and it's come from a source like that. That's what you believe, you know. If you go to Buxton, the spring's actually there, and you can fill your buckets up with.
Yeah,
that spring.
I've been there. Yeah.
So you know that because you've been there, so it's real. You've seen it, you've tasted it. That's real. You know what I mean?
But
Go to a
it's still
supermarket,
exposed to every other element outside, surely.
and
Any
yeah,
other wally that goes to fill up the bottle.
right.
Yeah, but the way to do it, Lottie, when I was in Austria, I was at the top of a very big mountain, and all the melted snow that filtered through the rocks came through like this tap, and I filled up a bottle of it and I drank that, and it was probably the cleanest, best water I've ever drank in my life.
Yeah, they say never do it down the end, don't they? Streams and everything else, because things die on the way, and if you go up to the bottom, you get all the dregs and the.
Could I just answer the question again, Dino?
Heck on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to highlight that one, which has just come up.
By who?
From Barking Mad.
So, how did find the Facebook page if I don't have one Facebook, said Barking Mad.
That doesn't make any sense, but I think what you're getting at is, how do I know about that Facebook page? Well, there's a channel called Mr. Jones 1972, who's against auditors. Well, he doesn't like auditors, shall we say. And he mentioned it on his channel, and that's how I came across that page. I hope that answers your question.
There you go.
Dino, I need to get you another flag.
What flag would you suggest he has this time?
I don't
on his
know.
channel?
I'm thinking maybe another flag. You've got, what is it? Is it Trinidad and Tobago? Can I ask why you've got that one?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Because right from the beginning, when I saw someone from Trinidad and Tobago coming and support me and things like that, and he's been there ever since. And I thought, wow, what a place for someone to come and support you from. Trinidad, man. So every time Nigel Ramkinson comes in, he's not been in tonight, I don't think.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
massive supporter. So that's for Nigel.
Right.
And that's for Eamon and quite a few Irish people I have supporting me as well.
Where is Eamon? I don't think
And
I've
I've
seen
got
Eamon
that
tonight.
because Bike already makes me put it there.
Yeah. It was the curtains, wasn't it? I was going to buy you some new curtains. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's this other flag then? Which flag are you talking about?
I don't know. What flag would you like? I could send it across to you.
I don't know. Really?
You must have a favourite flag.
Nah, I don't.
You don't? Oh.
No. I don't do flags. It's like a symbol of authority and
That's right.
things like that. So no. I think we should all have our own flag. Trying to think, but what would mine be like? I don't know.
Yeah, design your own flags.
Dino, you can actually get a flag made from your family crest, So whatever your family name is, the family crest, you can have that made as a flag.
There you go. The flag of democracy, Mickey. I wonder what that'd be looking like.
As
Yeah,
long as
the
it's
blue-
not a white flag.
The blue line flag. That's what you should have, Dino.
No, I've not got much room anyway for flags.
I'd
Yeah.
have Jesus with a shotgun on my
Now,
flag.
Dino, as it was suggested about getting a new pair of curtains, if everyone sends you a flag, stitch them together and make some curtains.
That's a good
Hey, see? Hey. That is good thinking, that is, Jips. I might
that
think
way-
about that. But then again,
Yeah.
there's no way I can get rid of this now.
Oh, you could.
I can't. Come on.
the-
It's,
That's part of the
it's,
furniture.
They'd look lovely in a Peugeot 205.
I'll see what I can do.
They'd look fantastic in a Peugeot 205.
On the back seat.
Seriously, that's what Peugeot 206, 205s were. They had, the seats were like that. They were that material. Well, that pattern. No, not the settee, your curtains.
Oh. All right.
Have you never seen
Yeah.
Peugeot 205 seats?
No, I'm not into Kers, AF. I don't do Kers. I'm not that type of man. Kers,
Yeah.
football, page 3 tits. I'm not that type of guy.
Yeah, someone would pay thousands for those curtains to have them reupholstered on a Peugeot 205. I'm not kidding either. You'll have to
Are you
Google
being
it.
serious?
Honestly, look at Peugeot 205 seats. Honestly.
No, I'll not be looking at that. No.
I had a 106 and a 306.
Oh God, no, not Kers, guys.
They were
please.
awful. They were awful cars. I hate cars. I actually, my last car broke down and I thought, that's it. I'm never buying a car again. That was 3 years ago. And I've gone on the bus ever since. I've saved loads of money. I wasn't bothered about the petrol going up. Don't have to pay insurance or anything like that. MOTs anymore. God.
205
Cars
GTI.
are-
God.
I hate cars myself. I do. I hate
Bloody
cars.
car talk. These
I
men.
took them. Yeah. It's all you can hear
Charlotte.
when you're going outside.
Right, I'm gonna have to
Right.
nip off. I'm gonna have to nip off Dino. Biker needs an hand. I don't know what with.
What's back with the biker tonight then?
Right, he needs pulling off. I'll see you in a bit.
Oh, he's going to go and pull a biker.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Okay.
Uh,
Cheers, mate.
Twat in a chat. Bye.
See you in a bit. No doubt. See you soon.
See you later, bro.
Yeah, he's just been busy. Is all I can say. He's not
Oh.
unwell or anything like that. He's just been busy.
Right.
So
Oh, yeah.
something's cropped. So he didn't know I was going to go live anyway. Till I texted him about an hour and a half before. And I might go live.
He's a
So,
busy bumble.
it's
He's a
not
busy,
good.
busy bumblebee.
Friday and Tuesday, they know. They know Friday and Tuesday. That's it. But it's like sometimes I just think sod it. I'll go bloody live. Why not? Sod it.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're
thanks,
having a chat with
Dino.
you guys.
Yeah. Like I say, I'm on a different device, and my battery on my phone is like, I still got 30% left. So that's another about 40 minutes, I'd say.
All right, Dino, I'm going to drop off, bro. I'll be in the chat still for a bit, and I'll be listening to you guys. Thanks for having me on, Dino.
All right, see you later, Gypsy. Great speaking with
See
you
you later,
tonight, Gypsy. Yeah, great. Nice one.
See you later, Lottie. Nice meeting you and your cat. Meow, meow. See you later, Dino.
See you later, Japes. Thanks, mate. Lovely to see
Right.
you. It really is. Thank you. What a gent.
Right. What a
Absolute
nice
gent.
man, eh? What a nice man he is, isn't he?
He's
a
a
nice
gentleman. A complete gentleman.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's Japes. He's not been on for a long time, but I know he listens. I know he watches from time to time. You know, so nice.
kind-
to have
yeah,
surprises
I mean,
like this.
It's the kind of guy if he came for an audition for a band that I used to be in, I'll be like, you're hired straight away. You just got the levels perfect. You know.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy, Stuart. Thank you. He is Nick's one of the good guys of YouTube. Yeah, a gentleman, absolute gentleman. And it's nice to have him on here. You know.
Lottie, you're looking lovely tonight, I must say. I like the name Lottie. Yeah, it's Charlotte, isn't it? But
It's Charlie.
Charlotte, but they call him Lottie.
Charlie
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I get Charlie, I get Charles, I get Charlie, I get Lot, I get Lottie, I get a bit of everything, to be fair. So.
You get a bit of every right. We don't want to know much further than that.
Oh, stop lowering the
You
tone.
knew
Brendan.
what I
Come
meant.
on.
I knew what you meant. But
Lowering
you'll
the tone,
always be
Gino.
Shirley to me. You'll always be Shirley to me. So yeah, I'll never forget when you first came in.
That is it. You know you're doing it yourself now.
The other night and shit. But anyway, she's here now, and
Yeah.
it's amazing to me. It really
I'm
is.
sure
amazing.
we're Charlie's Angels tonight.
Yeah. No, it really is nice. It's magical for me. It really is. And the amount of people who come on here for their first time ever, only because they felt comfortable and things like that, you know, it's a great compliment, and it's true, and they do. And I'm just glad they can find somewhere where they know they can feel that they can come on and feel comfortable and talk about what they want. You know, you're in good company. There's no big superstars in here. It's just ordinary people having a chat. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's what I said to everyone on the chat who's ever had any sort of issue or worry. Like, I'm talking since when I first come on, I've always said, like, there's millions, well, not millions, but you know what I mean? Theoretically speaking, there's so many people on here who'll listen to you and talk to you and offer you advice. And, like, my worst fear is someone always never feeling like they can reach out to someone when there's always someone, I think, that will listen to someone.
That's a good point, actually. Has anyone actually had some advice from YouTubers that's changed their life for the better? And, you know, and what is it? Tell us about it. And it's not all bad on YouTube, is it?
I think you do get a lot of drama on here, but like not just Dino's channel. I mean, but I definitely think there's a lot of people who are kind who will always offer advice, and I think sometimes it's a lifeline for people who really need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. To be honest, I've had loads of feedback from people, and it's been amazing. And you don't realise that you're doing it sometimes, and people do come back and just say, you know, you've helped me with that, and when you said that, it meant that, and things like that. You don't realise you're doing it. You know what I mean? That's the power of a live, you know. And
have you got any examples, Dino? That would be great if you did.
I don't want to give too much private stuff away, to be honest with you.
Right.
It's just people who get in touch with you in private, and they just say thanks for that live tonight. And when you said that, and so I get all that, but I don't want to go private on that.
There's a
thing
confidentiality in it, isn't there?
Well,
I've had it on lives as well. I mean,
I think,
know.
if anyone wants to know more about this, all you have to do is go look at Dino's old lives and read the comments that he gets. That's the feedback he's talking about, without going private.
Yeah, and people actually coming on live and saying stuff as well, and they've helped me and other people as well. It's not just about me at all. You know what I mean? The channel is sport. You know.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I did
for many people.
I did notice you said the other day thank you for all the positive comments on my last live that everyone left. And I went and looked, and I thought, actually, I'll just look through all these live videos and see what kind of feedback he's getting. And like the comments was so good. You know, there's a lot of people saying, you know, you really helped me out, thank you, and all that, you know, all the positive, good stuff that we all want to hear.
No, it
I
is.
like that.
It's amazing. And it works both ways, really. So, nah, you know, it is a good thing. You know, YouTube does restrict you to certain things, especially with videos. I mean, most of my lives, they don't get monetized or anything because I only have to be controversial for 1 minute and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, fuck off, Dino, just fair enough. Then I don't really care about that. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to be in good company. Simple as that.
Yeah.
People on the same level, you know.
Lottie, have you got a husband then, Lottie?
Yeah.
Have you? Cool.
4 years married.
4 years, yeah. And you just had a baby as well.
No, she's 17 months. We've been
17
together
months,
10 years, me and my husband.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
You know, the best of British.
Yeah, she's just reached. Well, 9 months. She's reaching the terrible twos already. Little diva. So.
Is it your first one? Is it?
Yeah. She's our only at the moment. I don't know about having any more, to be fair. I've always said, like, I'd never want an only child purely for the social interaction side of having one kid. But after the experience I had with her and stuff,
right, yeah,
it did scare me, to be fair. So I don't want to go through that again and not make it this time. So, and leave her without a mum. So, yeah. But to be fair, we have been open about adoption, and I've always said there's so many kids on this planet who need parents that don't have them. So adoption's always an option for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an option. That's it's a great thing in the world, adoption, you know, and it should be embraced.
I mean, I would physically be able to have more kids, we both would, but there's a lot of kids who need a family, so I'm thinking maybe it's a way to look at it.
Yeah, my brother and his wife, they've been trying for years. They just couldn't. They kind of do it. She's got some problems, you know, and they were thinking about adopting as well, but they got a dog instead. And I don't know if they're still thinking about, you know, the adoption route. But
yeah,
my brother's
it's a big commitment, obviously.
Bad person as well, so he probably is best off. He winds a lot of people up, my brother, so it's probably best off. He doesn't. He's naughty. He's very naughty. Yeah.
Why?
He gets banned off all social media.
Yeah, but there's got to be more to it than that.
Yeah, he teases the dog. He bullied me my whole entire life. He even electrocuted me.
I mean, he teases the dog. He doesn't hurt the dog, does he?
No, he doesn't hurt the dog, but he just likes to train it to be a bit vicious. And like I say,
not
he's
dog
a bad
fighting.
brother. No, not like that. No, he just puts his fist up to its face. You know, and he won't ever hit it or nothing like that. But I bit him the other day because he put a big frown in front of its face and went and bit him. He's a bit of a nasty piece of work, my old brother. Like, you know,
yeah, but if he's taunting that dog, it will bite him. And it's not the dog's fault.
That I went round, you know, for Christmas, and the first thing his wife said, "Oh, Tess bit him. Tell him why. He's like, well, I was just teasing her, winding her up, and she bit us on the lip. That's what he does. He electrocuted me, you know, when I was only a young kid, and I was halfway up the stairs, right, and I could reach the light bulb, but we didn't have a light bulb because we were poor. And he says, "Put your finger in that light socket." So I did, right. I was only 4 or 5, and he, quick as he could, right, he turned the light on, right, and I was like, "Zzz." Like I got proper electrocuted, 240 volts, and I screamed at the top of my voice.
Jesus.
Mum
Could have
Mum
died.
comes running out. Yeah, took us to hospital because the skin around my finger had shriveled up around the bone. I got electrocuted that much because it stuck. And yeah, like I say, he's a bit of a bad lad, my brother, and I'm the complete opposite. I'm such a good, nice person. You know, I would never harm a fly. You know. There you go. So that's why I said I probably wouldn't recommend he adopts anyone.
Oh God, maybe not.
No. All kinds of people in the world, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mhm.
I've missed a few good nights, guys. Thanks very much, Indigo Wings, Barking Mad. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for your good nights. Really appreciate it. There you go from Indigo.
See you later, Barry.
Much love as always, guys. It's what we need, I think.
Yeah.
Very ball bag. Right, I am going to end it, guys. Sunday night, okay. But yeah, I'm going to end it. I'll be back on Tuesday. So please join me then.
Bye.
We'll have another good one. So, oh, Chubby's gone. Bye. That was a quick one. Okay. So if I can just go back for
Bye,
a minute.
everyone.
Are you going as well, Shirley? Now?
Oh, you've just said you're going.
No, right. I thought you was going then.
Well, you just said that you were going to end it.
I am, but normally I go back in the chat and say goodnight to a lot
Sorry,
of
go
people
on.
first. You should
I
know
will
how I
wait.
work by now. Charlie, please.
Go on.
Charlie.
Go on.
For goodness
do
sake.
what you
come
need
on.
to do. I'll wait
Gosh.
here. Go on.
Gosh, I'm trying to be professional here. I know a lot of new people have come in. Really appreciate it. Man free. Okay, so I'm going back. I just want to say good night to everyone, so I'm going back. So Urkash, I know you've been in there for a bit. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Nix, wow. Thanks very much indeed for everything. Always sport. Mickey Mouse, superb as always. UK Transparency. Please, no more waxing. Rug Ops. I saw you earlier. Didn't get a chance to say hello because Charlotte was just popping on too much. But we'll get used to that, guys. Don't worry about that. We'll get used to Shirley. I don't think that'll be hard either, guys. What do you think? Okay, Uri Ballbag. That's a silly
great
name.
name.
Tony, I noticed you've been in there as well. Tony Whitworth as well. Paul Yeoman, legend to me. XT Taylor. Okay. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Gypsy Dave, don't forget, has been in. One of the nicest guys on YouTube that you'll ever get the privilege to speak to on the panel. Magical for me. And Gypsy's been on, that's for sure. And I think we're nearly there. Okay, thanks to you as well. Thank you. Sorry if I've missed you before. I really do not like missing anybody out. That's a fact. So forgive me if I have, but I just want to say hello and thank you to everyone. You're amazing. You keep me going. You really do. Okay. So, right. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If Shirley wants to say anything before we finish.
Nice seeing everyone. Nice speaking to everyone again. And no doubt I'll be on again, boring the life out of you all and talking over Dino.
No, she hasn't done that, guy. Has she? No, and she doesn't. But she's been not been boring for 1 minute, and I'm so happy that Charlotte's come on. What a massive surprise for me. It's amazing because this is the girl I've been ripping shreds out of for ages with the short hair and all that bit. But I mean, look at her. She's gorgeous. So listen, Charlotte, honestly, you are, and thanks for coming on.
It's
You've had
fine.
some
I
great
enjoy
stuff
it.
to say. Honestly, it's been really lovely. Thank you.
I'll be on again, no doubt. Anyway,
I hope you are. So
I will.
Tuesday night, don't forget.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh,
All right,
that is
everyone.
so great. There you go, guys. Good night, Shirley. Much love.
See you
Thanks
guys.
you.
Bye, Nino.
Wow, what great live, I think, guys. Superb panel. Can't ask for more, to be honest with you. The only thing missing tonight with Biker. Busy, you know. And to be fair to him, I only mentioned it to him an hour before I went live. That was going live, so fair play to Biker and a busy guy. And it's about time he had a night off, to be honest. He deserves it. Chubby, it's been a pleasure having you on, mate, again. Gypsy's been on. Gypsy, thanks very much indeed. It's been great stuff seeing you again. So, okie dokie. I think I've said my hellos and goodbyes now. So, yeah, I have. She's great, Chubby, isn't she? She's absolutely brilliant. I couldn't believe it when she came on. Amazing. Totally surprised me, but there's Charlie for you. All right, guys, so I'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully. Please come back and have a listen again, join in, and stuff like that. So massive respect, much love. Okay, thanks for being here tonight. Enjoyed your company. See you soon.